my volume, man. I'm hitting the red, so I gotta make sure I just bring the volume down a little bit. Let me see. All right. There we go. Let's fix this. We're gonna have a good show, man. We're gonna have an excellent show. Actually, let me turn off this royalty-free music here. Boom. And we'll start it up here. There we go. All right. Excuse the mess. I have a mess back there. As you guys can see, I still have the laundry. I did some laundry. I got to do some more laundry tomorrow. It's a never-ending story. Yeah, I think we work more at home, right? When we're at home than at work, because you get home, you start cleaning. Then next thing you know, something comes up. Then you got to do this. You're like, oh, I got to do that. Anyway, so I'm back, man. I had a lot of fun, man. I was back in Japan. I had a blast. I have some footage for you guys, and I am gonna get this footage out because, especially now that I'm monetized, we're back again monetized, and I gotta give you guys some footage, some kind of footage, right? I'm always saying I'm not good at blogging. I'm always saying that I feel weird, awkward with the camera, but I need to give you guys some footage, something, since you guys are going to be joining the memberships. But man, Japan is awesome, man. Japan is awesome. Japan is a country that I always recommend that if you guys have the chance to visit, I recommend to visit it, man, to visit Japan, because it's an amazing country. People are super kind, super nice over there. Okay, so I got this. Boom, boom, boom. Oh. And speaking of Japan, man, I have something here to watch with you guys. I found this footage. It's I guess it's a comedy or a show in Japan where, okay, there we go. So, but it is pretty, to me, it's pretty dope. I used to play video games a lot when I was a kid, and one of them was Street Fighter, right? Who doesn't remember Street Fighter from the arcades and all that? So this is pretty awesome because they actually did a skit. I haven't watched it yet because I wanted to actually do the whole reaction and enjoy with you guys tonight. So let's check it out. Let's watch it, and I think it's awesome. Let's see.
No matter who you
I gotta check out. I gotta check out what show is this from. There's also actually another video I saw where a Japanese lady actually I have it right here, speaks about what do they actually say, what are they actually saying when they say Hadouken, or so let's check it out. I just found it right now. Let me see. That's wild. Let me see. So it says Japanese explains what they really said in the Street Fighter 2. Okay, so yeah, there you go.
Is he saying, are you Ken?
Hadouken!
It sounds like a Dugan. Wait, is he even speaking in Japanese?
Attack the fruity kid? No, I'm not saying attack the fruity kid.
If they're actually speaking Japanese in this game, why doesn't it sound like it? And more importantly, what do those words even mean?
I'm not gonna say like, oh, I know. I was gonna say Spanish, Japanese very well. I don't, it's very little that I know. But I was like, wait a minute. That doesn't sound like Japanese.
I'm gonna break down all the Japanese you hear in Street Fighter 2, from the special moves to the meaning of the writing on the different stages. And just for fun, we're gonna take a look at this game too, and try to figure out what means. But first, let's start with Street Fighter 2 and the most iconic character in the game, the chicken guy on the Chun-Li stage.
What the hell? Chinese? Oh, wait, the chicken?
Round one, fight!
Wait a
One
minute.
cut, another cut, turn it outside, one cut, hold it back, hold it, start the whole chicken comes out, and the whole comes out like this.
The most iconic move is the Hadouken, but
Yeah,
it
Hadouken.
doesn't sound like Hadouken at all.
Hadouken, right? It kind of sounds.
To me, it sounds like Hadouken. Why does it
Hadouken,
sound so
yeah.
bad? It's mainly because of the limitations of technology at the time. Also, when you're playing, you hear the sound of the punching and kicking and then the background music
Yeah.
and that makes it so difficult to hear. So that's why everything that the character says sounds so muffled, like.
Oh,
But what
this is
does
dope.
Hadouken means in Japanese?
I love crowds.
Yeah, what is Hadouken? Because I'm like, I don't know what Hadouken means.
Always where
Ha means
Japanese.
wave,
Ha-
like a wave in
oh.
the ocean. Do means
Do.
movement. Ken means fist. Combined
Ooh,
together,
that's pretty tough, okay.
moving wave, fist. Next move is,
What do you get?
actually, he's saying Shoryuken.
Oh,
Oh, you can.
Sho means rising.
Oh,
Ryu means
Ryu.
dragon. Ken means fist. So all together, rising dragon fist. I heard that a
Oh, that's-
lot of
okay.
non-Japanese people heard it as Are-you-ken or Sure you can.
I thought it said Hadouken. Hadouken.
That's so funny.
Let me know. Let me know in the comment section what you guys thought it said for the people that used to play these games in the arcades or still play them.
that non-Japanese people, try to make up the word in their own language, which we do it a lot. We actually have the same phenomenon called soramimi, means useless ear. And next, we get the most mysterious moves.
Okay, I will be honest. That I never knew. I still to this point.
Useless ear. And next, we get the most
Yeah.
mysterious moves. It's not
So, upside your head. Yeah, something like that, right?
your fault if you couldn't hear
Outside
what he's
your
saying.
head.
It almost
Yeah.
sounds like "Datadouget."
No, that upside your
And I
head.
also heard that some people hear this. How's the shampoo can?
No, shampoo can.
How's the shampoo can?
How's the shampoo can?
You don't know what you're saying,
Of
do you?
course I do.
You don't know what
Of
you're saying.
course I do.
You don't know what you're
I
saying.
do.
So he's actually saying Tatsumaki senpu kyaku. Tatsumaki means tornado. Senpu means spinning wind. Kyaku means feet. So Tatsumaki senpu kyaku is powerful spinning leg kick like a tornado.
I'm sticking with Hatachefruket.
I didn't understand
Yo, what up,
he was
Thunder Loco? How you
saying
doing, man?
either. Even though it was saying in Japanese, my own language, I don't think I can ever understand what he was
Dookie.
saying.
Dookie.
But in Japan, when you buy a game, they used to come with this small booklet that they talk all about the moves. So they also
Oh.
put the Tatsumaki Senpu, how to read it, and then what's the special about the moves and stuff. But those aren't the only Japanese words that are used in the game. Actually, E Honda and Chun-Li actually spoke in Japanese in the game. But
Chun-Li was not Japanese. She's Chinese, right?
before we talk about that, let's check out this character. Actually, I never heard of that game until Mr. Eats told me about this game. But he told me that Mortal Kombat was actually as popular as Street Fighter 2. So Raiden is the god of lightning in the game. And in Japan, we have the same god in the same name, Raiden-sama. Or Raijin-sama.
Raiden.
You see a lot of small drums around him. He looks kind of scary or a little bit like a demon, right? But in the Mortal Kombat video game creator, he wanted Raiden to look like the character from this movie called Big Trouble in Little China. So
Oh,
because it's a
interesting.
Japanese character and I'm Japanese, I'm very curious what he's saying. Wait, one more time? Okay. Okay, I don't know exactly what he's saying, but to me, he's saying, Bai mai narae! Very close, right? Bai mai narae! Bai
Yeah, Mexico used to say "Mala mama."
boob
That's what they used to say for real.
or boobs.
Kids.
So, bai! Mae narae is the line-up motion that kids have to do at school.
Oh.
Mae narae! So in English, boob! Line up! And you know, when you look at the Raiden's move, he's actually doing line-up move. So boob! Line up!
The words that he's screaming, it's not real words. But some of the things that Americans thought he was saying was...
I can understand. LA! LA! Your mother's from LA!
Your mother's from LA.
But I'm not convinced about the your mother is from part.
Yeah.
I think he says pie. Mae narae.
Mama,
So
mama.
now let's go back to Street Fighter 2. And let's take a look at what E Honda is saying in Japanese in the game, and also Chun-Li. But before that, I think it's so fun to see so many people actually learning Japanese or Japanese culture from the video game I grew up enjoying playing. And learning Japanese through your favorite games can be fun. But if you're really trying to learn Japanese and you were doing it the old-fashioned way, it can be pain in the butt. That's why I recommend Rosetta Stone, the partner of today's video. I'm a visual learner, so I learn languages best when I can see what the word actually means. That's why I like the immersive features of Rosetta Stone. First, you learn language by combining words, native speech, and image together.
彼らは肉を買っています。
Okay, 彼らは肉を買っています。I'm a super visual learner, so I can really learn much easier, and I think it's faster too. And second, you can practice using what you learned with the pronunciation tool. It not only checks to make sure what you say is right, but it analyzes
Victory
your
hand.
pronunciation to make sure it
I
sounds
just fixed
as
the chat.
close
I
to
didn't know how-
native as possible. 僕たちはこの秋まだ
Okay, so dope. The voice to text. I for some reason I couldn't make it work, and now I know why. But it's back. It's back. I got it right here. Yo. All right. So let's keep on. This is pretty interesting, man. These are video games I grew up with, and I always wonder what the hell are they saying, or kind of never really. I said kind of never really, but I never really cared much. But
confident to
it's interesting
talk
these
in
videos
this
are coming up.
language. You can practice on desktop Japanese. Speak a lot in the game, but he says that click the link
There we
below
go.
to save on your
Let's get back to it.
subscription with Rosetta Stone. So now let's get back to E Honda. He doesn't
E Honda.
speak a lot in the game, but he says this. So actually he's saying
I thought he says, "What did you think? What do you think he's saying right there?" I hear blue point. Let me know.
Doskoi. My husband used to say hum hoi. But
Hum hoi.
I was like, hum hoi? What does hum hoi mean? E Honda is Japanese. I don't remember.
Follow us on
E Honda
Instagram and
saying
stay connected
hum hoi
at-
in the game. Doskoi is a special chant that the sumo wrestler used to express their strengths and
Doskoi.
how powerful they are.
Blue
Sumo
point.
wrestler actually when they fight doskoi, they don't say it. But
Here in LA, I think at the Mayan they have sumo wrestling matches.
for Japanese, it's a very easy to understand when somebody says doskoi is, oh, he must be a small wrestler. So I think
I'm
in
baking
in
a
this
birthday
game,
cake for
Carrera
my
wanted
granddaughter.
to make E Honda
She's a
sounds
year ago
even
today.
more like he
Tomorrow
is a
is her
small
birthday
wrestler.
party.
So
Oh.
instead of he saying they said doskoi. Moving to Chun-Li, she's actually not Japanese, but she does say few words in
Oh,
Japanese.
congratulations! Happy birthday! Let me see. I gotta get a happy birthday song for you guys. But hey, best wishes, man, and wishing the best, right? Happy birthday.
Actually, the name of the move is Spinning Bird Kick. But
Oh,
she
Spinning Bird Kick.
actually spoke in Japanese English accent, like
I'm
Spinning
making a birthday
Bado
cake for my
Kiku.
daughter. Oh, congratulations, man.
But there's one Japanese phrase that she says when she wins.
You win.
Yatta is
This yata, I knew, you know, it made sense. But once again, Chun-Li, I think she's supposed to be Chinese, right? Maybe she
used
talked about it
when
already.
Japanese people celebrate or when they win the game or something. In English, you would say yeah or
Yeah.
woohoo.
Hey, what's with all the noise?
But I don't know why this Chinese character actually
Boom.
spoke in
There
Japanese.
you go. See?
You can help and support this channel by donating with
Told ya. I always wonder that, you know, but then at the same time, people are gonna say, well, and even myself, well, it's a Japanese video game, right? Japanese people made this video game.
By the way, in Dude Stage, which takes place in Suzaku Castle, actually Suzaku Castle doesn't exist in Japan. It's based
Oh,
on a
no?
real castle called Matsuejo in Shimane Prefecture. Looking at the
Shimane,
Dude
oh.
Stage and then real Matsuejo, I think they did a pretty good job. So when you look at the both side of the screen, you see like a small signs, right? Two signs there. It actually said Furin Kazan. Furin Kazan is a strategy that made by a very famous Japanese shogun, Takeda Shingen. He actually liked to draw Furin Kazan, this word on the flag when they went to battlefield. Fu means wind, so move fast like wind. Rin means forest, stay still like forest. Ka means fire,
Ah.
fierce like fire. Zan means mountain, immovable like mountains. Altogether, it means combining speed, calmness, aggression, and stability. By the way, E-Honda stage is actually in the Sento. Sento is a Japanese
Spa.
traditional public bath. So let's take a look at the left side. You see the curtain things hanging on the wall? It says "yu" in Japanese. "Yu"
Oh.
literally means warm water. But when you see this sign "yu" in Japan, it 100% means public bath or
Oh.
hot spring. And also underneath
It's a trip, right? How the Japanese people in Japan they have public bathrooms or spaces, not like a bathroom restroom, but they actually have baths where people position one. Like, yeah, okay. Can't move my hand up because my camera moves, but I fixed it. I have a little hack for that. I'll show you guys in a little bit. Anyway, so they have actually public baths for people. People can go in there, and it's very common. A lot of people use it, especially after work, and they go. It's kind of like a spa in a way, but for just yourself. I think you can. I've been to a couple of them, but each one is different. The one I went was not in Tokyo. It was a little bit more like in the countryside of Japan. So it was a nicer spot. I did not drink inside there, but I think in some of them you can drink inside the public baths. This one was inside a hotel, so it's a little bit different probably compared to these public ones in Tokyo. Anyway, let's get back to it.
the curtain thing, it says katakana, Capcom. So I guess this
No,
center's name is
Capcom.
Capcom Public Bath. Which is very neat. Actually, I just found out now, in between the mirrors is usually local advertisement. In Japan, the public bath is a very good way to promote your own local business like that. They usually put what kind of business they have and also the phone number as well. It's kind of hard to see, but I think it says Parma Perm, which is for the local hairdresser advertisement. There's another sign that says Honetsugi, means chiropractic.
Oh,
So
chiropractic.
that's a probably local chiropractic clinic. Put the app here. On the right side of the stage, you can see a huge lantern. It says OED. OED means making great money, or the business is really doing good. So when you win the stage, you see the new. Put the app here. On the right side of the stage, you can see a huge. But it's a very good way to promote your own local business like that. They usually put what kind of business they have and also the phone number as well. It's kind of hard to see, but I think it says Parma Perm, which is for the local hairdresser advertisement. There's another sign that says honetsugi means chiropractic.
Chiropractic.
So that's a probably local chiropractic clinic put the ad here. On the right side of the stage, you can see a huge lantern. It says OED. OED means making great money, or the business is really doing good. So when you win the stage, you see the new picture on the center drawing. It said 勝負あり means victory decided. I think it's so cool that people all around the world can learn Japanese from our video games. On the other hand, a part of me dies from second-hand embarrassment when English speakers use these Japanese words without knowing their true meaning. This one, you've definitely seen before. Pervert. But it's actually not what you think it means. I'll tell the true meaning of this and other crazy Japanese words you guys use, but don't really understand in this video. So I'll see you there. Thanks for watching. Okini!
That's pretty
Empower
dope.
your students to be more authentic, impactful writers.
All right. That's pretty interesting, man. Pretty cool, pretty dope to know. Let me give a shout out to this creator. Go ahead and check out her channel. It is, let me see, it's right here. Remove this. Yeah, big shout out to Mrs. Eats. Check out her channel. I just started subscribe to her channel, and for what I'm seeing here, she's got a lot of cool stuff, man, about Japan. Maybe I need to check out this to find out more stuff. But yeah, shout out to her. And if you would like to watch once again the video that we checked out, I think it's somewhere around here. I'll link the video. But nice, pretty dope. Big shout out to Mrs. Eats. We're back. Okay, so remember I had that problem with the camera. Big shout out to all the chat fam. Let me see. You guys remember I had that problem with the camera sometimes? Oh man, yeah. There you go. So, and I got some videos for you guys, Marianne 420. I am gonna upload. But so do you guys remember the problem I had with the camera that I said that I had to be careful putting my hands up like this? See how it loses focus? I fixed it. So I'm not like trying to move it. I'm not trying to go like this, like that, you know, trying to fix it right here manually. All I say is position 1. You saw that? Position 1. What happened? Oh man. Position 1. There we go. Kind of froze there, right? Yo, what's up, Thunder Loco? So I was showing right now the fan bam in the chat. I was telling you guys about, if you guys remember, about I have the problem that when I'm talking, usually I use my hand. That's not the problem, but the problem is with the stream, right? With the stream, I can't be using my hands much because sometimes with the cameras that I have, supposedly they're AI webcams. Orale. So they have commands, right? Some of them are with hands. It's also too has voice commands. So whenever I do this, see, the camera loses its focus. So what I did, I fixed the problem. I didn't fix the problem because it's still gonna be doing that. But let's say the camera it loses its focus. The camera goes its own way, and instead of like trying to move it here or trying to go here or here or here, whenever I have that problem, instead of doing it manually, all I say is position 1. Position 1. There you go. Puras fallas. You saw that? It was working perfectly. Nomás entró el Thunder Loco y se descompuso. Position 4. La de 4. Yeah. They do, yeah. So, man, I'm back. And I'm glad you guys are here on this Friday, man. Thank you guys so much. It feels good to be back. there's a lot of drama going on YouTube. And as you guys know, I try to stay away from drama. I try to do my own little thing here. But there's certain things, certain topics that I'm like, damn, man, I got to talk about, not just to bring the light to the subject or to the topic, but it's because with this podcasting stuff, man, especially podcasting comes from broadcasting, but into it started with the iPod. You know what I mean? That's how the whole thing got started. And people started doing audio, little mini radio shows there, and they started calling it, podcast. So, and then now with the YouTube, with the radio shows, not radio shows, but the talk shows, they started calling them podcasts, but they're actually video podcasts or video casts. Anyway, it doesn't matter, but that's what they call them, right? I call this a live stream. Streamer, whatever, or IRL, but either or, you're live streaming, you're doing just a video, you do reactions, whatever you're doing, whatever you say here on the, I think froze, right? What's going on? Oh, I see. Am I okay? Hold on. Let me try to make sure I fix it, because I'm froze. At least I look like I'm froze here. Let me see the chat. Can you guys see me normal? No. Okay. Okay, let me see this. I think I'm okay.
You good?
Okay, I'm good. Okay, it just froze here. Position cuatro. Dang. Hey, I should have named it that, huh? Should have named it Ponte en Cuatro and stuff.
Position on all four.
But I was actually trying to see if there was like little custom commands that I could say certain words, where I can say my own words, and then, it would have been dope if I would have been able to just like fix the camera saying Ponte en Cuatro, you know what I mean? And that thing would have just been like, boom. I was trying to be funny there. Do I again? So, but going back to what I was saying, with the podcasting, doing videos or reaction videos,
face green,
everything
smiling,
you
face
do,
green, smiling, face green.
It comes with responsibility, man. And I learned that a long time ago. I'm still learning it. And sometimes we do live streams, sometimes we do videos. We do them either feeling good, feeling fine, feeling great. But there's times that people do their shows, their live streams pissed off. They let their emotions take over, or they don't think, but they're saying, "Hey, yo, what's up, Lupe? How you doing?" And they end up saying stuff that they shouldn't have said. Sometimes people they do podcasts or doing shows with friends, and they feel that because they're funny with their friends, whatever they say on the live, they're going to be funny to the other people too. Sometimes what's funny to you is not funny to everybody. Sometimes what makes you laugh doesn't make everybody laugh, and sometimes what's comedy to you or is funny, it's not. It's offensive to others. So you gotta be careful. You gotta be careful. I've gone through the whole thing where I'm gonna keep my podcast real. I'm gonna say whatever I want. Uncensored, raw, whatever. And you can do that. But at the same time, there's a difference between being uncensored, being raw, and also to being offensive, right? That you offend people, and shooting the shit, talking to homies and friends and all that. Sometimes you will gather, you'll kick it at somebody's house, or you'll kick it outside somebody's pad, or after the club, you start shooting the shit, talking shit, and saying stuff that you think it's funny or is normal to say, but in reality, it is not. It's not normal. It's just maybe a culture or things that you heard and you think it's fine, it's okay. Times change, and you gotta adapt, because sometimes it doesn't mean you gotta change who you are. I don't think you should change who you are, because you should always be yourself. But sometimes I think we learn stuff from our when we were younger, little kids, or high school, junior high, and we say things that maybe back then they were funny, but now they're not funny, man. You know, you never realized that you were offending people, certain people. And I mean, I'm not saying that I was offending people, but I realized that there's certain things that people do get offended, you know, or sometimes, you know, what's funny to you calling somebody, you know, that they're like tan flacos or skinny or, you know, or llenitos, whatever, you know. It's like talking shit. Oh, that's the way I am. But anyway, si así te llevas con ellos, it's cool. But if that's on the outside. When it comes to the internet, man, you got to be very, very, very careful because, you know, it's, for one, it's a whole general public. Two, you're not only talking to your friends no more. You know, maybe whatever you say between you and your friends, you know, your friends know it's cool. Your friends know that, oh, you didn't mean to offend nobody. You didn't mean to be racist. You didn't mean to hurt somebody. But a lot of people don't know. A lot of people don't know. Maybe you just wanted to do some comedy, say something funny to make somebody laugh. But then next thing you know, you realize that, well, wait a minute, you know, this is not funny. Maybe your friends or whoever you're hanging out with, maybe they just laugh at whatever the fuck you say is because they want you to get in trouble. Sometimes it happens like that, man. Yeah, when you have real friends, they will call your shit out and be like, "Hey, man, you shouldn't be saying that. I know you saying this and that. It's cool. Watch out, you know, because you know maybe you feel funny here with us, but it's not cool anymore. You know, it's not cool with people." So I am not gonna prolong it anymore. There is this whole situation going on with this. Let me start the show, right? Here we go. So, welcome back to Activate LA. So there's a whole situation going on with this podcaster, YouTuber, Esther from the Under the Influence podcast. That's from LA. For what I think it's K-Town or downtown LA. I am not sure. I need to find out once again, you know. I don't want you guys coming over here. No, I'm not from here, but I'm not, you know, I'm my podcast is in Long Beach, not K-Town. All right, cool. So what this person said was very ignorant, and
visiting you this weekend?
It was very ignorant, and I still ask myself why did this person bring this up, right? Why did this person bring this up when they should bring it up to be funny? Was it trying to be educational? Because let's watch it together. And she's talking about an article, something she read, and she's talking about dudes' sizes, and then talks about that some women have little small vaginas that smaller than others, and that black dudes are known for having big pipes. And that's why their women have bigger holes. So, as you guys can know, the internet went wild. Let's check this out.
Yeah. You guys, okay, I'm gonna say something kind of.
Kind of what?
Yeah. You guys, okay, I'm gonna say something
kind of. She was gonna say kind of racist. We're gonna watch it, everything, and then we I'm gonna break it down.
Yeah. You guys, okay, I'm gonna say something kind of wild, but it's because I saw it somewhere. But
face green smiling, face green smiling, face
someone
green.
said that the reason why some girls' vagina is tighter than others is. Yeah. You guys, okay, I'm gonna say something kind of wild, but it's because I saw it somewhere. But I don't know if we might have to cut it out. But anyways, someone said that the reason why some girls' vagina is tighter than others is because. Huh? No. It has nothing to do with that. They said that it's because, like, ethnicity-wise, like black men have, are known to have larger dicks, so therefore the women have
That makes sense.
bigger holes.
No, that doesn't
And then
make
you know
sense
how
at all. Yeah, that doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
What do you guys think about that? Did you guys hear that? Pretty wild. People are saying, "Why would she say that?" So let's break it down together. let's break it down. Do you think it was offensive? It wasn't offensive if she would have said, some Latinos, some Mexicans have big ass pipes. That's why some Latinas have big ass holes. Would you guys been offended or not? Let me know in the comment section. Let me know right now if you're watching this live. But we're gonna watch this video and we are gonna break it down. Okay, so here we go.
Yeah, you guys. Okay, I'm gonna say something kind of.
Ooh, kind of what? Hit the brakes. Hit the brakes.
Wild, but it's because I saw it somewhere.
She saw it
But
somewhere.
I don't know if we might have to cut it out. But anyways, someone said.
Okay, someone said. So what I want to say here is like, okay, I thought that after she was
Hilarious.
reading this, that she was gonna debunk or say like, oh, this is a lie, this is this and that, but
That the reason why some girls' vagina is tighter
Some
than
girls are tighter.
others is because
so she said that she's talking about this, that she read this, that this guy was talking about, that the reason some women's vagina is tighter. So that's the article, right? That's the thing. She's bringing up that the article talked about certain women have big, smaller vaginas. Okay, so what?
because huh?
Dude said because they're used to.
Not
So now this is a podcast that it's with friends, right? They joke around. Like I said, it's messing around. So the guy's joking over here. They're the guy's on the couch. Even the girl right here. You can see her kind of like, oh. So okay, but they're waiting. You can tell that they're all waiting. Like okay, like so what's this whole thing?
It has nothing to do with that. They said that it's because like ethnicity wise, like black men have.
How do you go from certain women to it's because black men? Yeah, well,
Are known to have larger dicks, so therefore the women have
That makes sense.
bigger holes. And then you know how
Yeah, that doesn't make sense.
You can help and support this channel.
That's
by
crazy,
using
right?
Cash App, $activity.
so to me, I was kind of like, at first, I said to myself, Ray, you're trying to find something. Okay, Ray, you're over here trying to. La quieres hacer de pedo, Ray. That's what I said. I'll be honest, me enojé conmigo mismo. And I was like, ya vas a ser like, you're going to be like the other people. Va a ser como esa chusma, you know what I mean? You're going to be like that chusma over there. La va a hacer de pedo, por nada. But then I was like, well, let's keep on watching the video, right? Keep on watching the video. And there was like, okay, so she talked about whatever she read from some article, some dude. What was the whole point of it? So that's the part where I'm like, okay. But, of course, certain people are not going to get mad because, some dudes are dudes, they're not going to be getting mad at this and that. But when it comes to a culture or attacking somebody's culture that is not yours, especially to me, if there's people attacking, Mexican girls or Latinas and this and that in a way that is very ignorant, I am going to say something, I got to, make sure I come out and use my platform, in a way that I'm like, hey, yo, this and that. So the whole TikTok, man, they went on her ass, they went on her ass. They were ripping at her ass to the point where they disappeared, they disappeared. Let me see if I can find a video of her, of not her, certain TikTokers.
Hi everyone, I want to take this time.
Anyway, so there's a bunch of videos. You guys can just type in Under the Influence podcast, and so they took like 3 weeks off, right? They took the whole podcast, and everybody was like, whoa. And this is an old video. And the thing here that I'm like, okay, like everybody messes up, especially like, I'm not saying, okay, especially this is like an excuse for them, because it's not, and And if it was me that I said some shit, I'm sure like nobody would have been trying to protect me and be like, hey, you know, oh, Ray's cool, you know, we know him. No, unless it's a chat fam. So, but anyway, but what I could tell, they got drinks right there, right? They got their drinks. They got their drinks right there. They're pounding. I don't know if this is an alcoholic beverage or something, but people will say that they get pretty fucked up on the show. And that's one thing that I learned in the past, that, you know, I haven't offended nobody, but I wake up kind of saying like, oh man, I look at myself and I'm like, man, like I gaste, güey, you know? Te pasas. No, I didn't fuck up. I just, you know, I didn't like, you know, how I sounded and all, but you got to be careful. You got to be very careful. So anyway, 3 weeks passed by and they, nobody is responding. Their podcast is pretty big. Let me see. Let me check out. Even dude, everybody was on her. Let me see. Okay.
Hi, Esther. Under the Influence podcast. Can I see you in my office? Nothing pains me more. Nothing makes me feel more disgusted. Nothing twists my guts around as much as seeing a fellow Asian woman speaking about another person of color like that. I think I'm late on processing all of that because I couldn't bring myself to watch the full clip, and I don't know. I think what pisses me off about all of this is like, out of all ethnicities, out of all races, out of all genders, we should know. Asian women know what that feels like. To be objectified like that, to be spoken about in such an explicit manner without anyone's consent, is so humiliating. The dehumanization, because that's what you did. You dehumanized all black women. And for what? For why? To make a few men laugh? These are the same men that would speak about you in this explicit manner.
That's the thing. Like, don't make it about us. You know, kind of like on La Presidencia. You know, right now what's going on. I said to myself that I'm not going to talk about it. I try to not stay away from it. I don't run away from, you know, politics and this and that. It's just not my thing. But it is my thing, but not with the podcast. So, bien político este güey, ¿no? It's not like that. You know, I don't like talking about politics on the show. This show's not about that. But right now that I'm seeing, you know, it's you know, with the politics, everybody's like, you know, saying this, saying that, and Donald Trump, and then laws are changing. People are getting into arguments, but it's good. It's good that this girl's coming out and speaking against, you know, this whole thing, and because if something, you know, offends your culture, man, you got to defend it. I know a lot of people say the certain, oh man, you know, I don't get offended, Mexicans this and that. But there's certain shit that shouldn't be said. You know what I mean? And if it bothers more than 10 people, and you hear that it bothers them, it means that there's something wrong. You know, it means that there's something wrong and it shouldn't be said. So I'm proud of this young lady right here. Shout out to Joy Amanda Lee.
If you weren't in the room with them. I'm just unsure of what the goal was here. Were you trying to seem funny or trying to seem smart? Because you did neither. Actual funny or intelligent people never feel the need to push anyone else down in order to make themselves seem that way. They just are. We have first-handedly seen the ramifications of what happens when we speak about women of color this way. So if you or any of your buddies saw that clip and thought, that was so funny, hey guys, we should start a podcast, cease. Post heads. I am begging, do not go to Best Buy. Do not get those mics. Hi.
All right. So yeah, you don't buy those. This mic, you don't buy it in Best Buy. Anyway, if they sell it at Best Buy, please tell me. A lo mejor lo tienes en descuento. But it's good. It's good that they're coming out.
Okay,
you know?
y'all, let's all watch this apology made by Esther from the Under the Influence.
Oh, so this is the apology. Okay, what the hell is this commercial with the eyebrow? Let me see. This is kind of disturbing. Let me fix this. Hold on. I that's the reason why I dislike TikTok. Is because you can make a video, somebody can make a video about something, and they just add their little chunti commercial or chunti something, and they ruin, man. They don't even give props to the content creator. By the way, let me see who's this content creator, so I can give her, User. Okay, I don't know who this is, but user something. But I think it should be somewhere around here. Let's watch this
podcast.
Yeah. I want to take this moment to sincerely apologize for a topic that I brought up.
All right, I got the apology here, man. This is my bad. Hold on. What the hell? Sorry, I don't have so much patience right now. But when it comes to, let's watch the apology together. Actually, I have the whole footage here. Let me see. Boom. What do you guys think, man? Let me know. Let me know in the comment section. You think she got caught red-handed like I go? Do you think she was trying to be funny? Maybe she was trying to be funny. I don't think it was about impressing the friends and this and that. I just think it was just ignorance. It was just ignorance. She was trying to say something deliberate and didn't know how to. It just came off as how it was in her head. But let's watch the apology.
Yeah. I want to take this moment to sincerely apologize for a topic that I brought up. It wasn't my view or opinion, but I understand that even bringing it up was super inappropriate and harmful. And I've heard so many of you guys, especially in the Black community and among Black women, and like, I'm just sorry for perpetuating a harmful stereotype. And moving forward, I will no longer bring up any topics that could be harmful to anybody. I mean, we're all Asian, and we've dealt with like pretty hateful like stereotypes as well. And I should have known better because I've been hurt by those too, you know? So I truly, truly apologize for that.
Mm-hmm.
And
Brother.
It wasn't my intention to hurt anyone, but I understand that intentions don't matter when the impact was so hurtful. And I'm learning and I'm growing from this. And yeah, I don't know what to say other than that. I'm really sorry.
Yeah, I think that's the whole point here, is that obviously, like she said, we're all human. We are all human. Like, everyone makes mistakes. I can't take back any of the things I've said. None of us can. But what we can do is try to make the changes going forward. If you want to hate us regardless, that's your freedom to do so. But I think that the people who support us have been waiting for us to own up and take accountability for maybe some of the things that have hurt them as well. And that's what we're going to do our best to do.
Michael, take one.
Hold on. What makes Michael?
What do you guys think? Is that apology genuine, like they say? Is it verdad? Is it really real? Or they're just saying it because they got caught? Are they just saying this because, hey, you know what? Fuck yeah, we got to say something. You know, ya nos cacharon. La cagamos. Or are they saying this really because they're like, man, yeah, that was pretty bad. I'm gonna let you guys know in a little bit. Let me take a quick un breaky.
I'll forgive her if I get back massage.
Stay away. All right, let me take a quick 2-minute break, and I'll be back. How
and
quick?
Pedicure too.
Real quick.
With sweat. They had nothing choice. Funny Thunder. What do you think, guys? 2 or 1? Great question mark.
We're back. So está cabrón, right? So
2 or 1.
Yeah, this is their channel right here. Successful channel, you know what I mean? Under the Influence Show.
2.
Subscribe, you know, should I unsubscribe? I don't know. I'll think about it, but this is crazy right here. So that video, I don't know if how old it was. Now, seems like somebody recorded the screen, right? It said like somebody recorded the screen.
Tell us, Ray.
And
2 or 1.
2 or 1. Oh, the Luno. I just like she rolled up like parecía Ghostbuster and stuff. Now I went to get me a little water. You gotta drink water, man. Gotta stay hydrated. So this is the apology 13 days ago, 1 month. So it took them more than a month or almost a month to reply.
They had no choice.
They had no choice.
They have to understand no everyone is gonna like the remark. Always say allegedly. This is what I heard or read. Rolling on the floor laughing.
Yeah.
Rolling on the floor laughing.
And it look at me like what I would kind of like it pissed me off was
face purple crying.
Was that not even an apology, right? She said like, okay, this article, I read it here. This is what it said, or you know what? Let's do this. Actually, somebody cut the video because they're not even saying like, look, somebody cut the video, somebody edited that part and put it up there, but they're not putting the whole thing. It's like that video is gone. That video is completely gone. So I'm even wondering qué otras chingaderas más they said, right? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like what else did they talk on that podcast, on that show? For sure, they and there's for how old is this channel? 2021. Damn, 2021. 3 years. Okay, then 3 years. There's got to be more than this channel. What is this? Let me see. Okay, this looks more like that podcast, that setting, right? Okay. Yeah. Also, too, this podcast is under other dramas. I guess they were talking about this girl. This I might even have to talk about this just for you guys to keep you guys up to date. Which is pretty fucked up that one of the hosts, I think, allegedly, I was saying, right, that was talking about a topic about this girl that went to Korea and she got graped, the fruit, sadly, and for what I hear, right, I heard, I got to get the facts straight on this, but they're under fire because it said this lady got graped and they blamed it on her. Not the whole podcast, but one of the guests or one of the people that were there saying that it's her fault for this, and that. So they are under fire, they are under fire, and sucks, dude, because you got, when you got high numbers like this, you got a company, you got your brand, you got to protect it. You got to, you got to be careful, and they just ruined. I don't know if a Nectar is their drink, their own drink. Somebody let me know in the comment section if it's their product, but that thing's gonna get boycotted, because people just picked it up a couple of weeks ago, and this thing, the internet, man, is gonna stay for forever, So her apology, I don't think it was good. Let's go to the
I'm here with my.
Let's go to the. Where's? Okay, to the apology video that we just saw right now, because I want to break it down, and it's right here. Okay, boom. To me, this apology doesn't sound genuine. It sounds more like I got caught, compared to hear her body language. You see how she looks, all like calm, like whatever, cocky in a way. I don't really know her, but if you see her now here, it just seems like she's not the only one that said this, but it just screams that she's hating to be there at the time. She's like, why am I here? Okay, I'm just gonna be here. I'm just gonna say whatever. I'm gonna apologize. Isekai en la boca. You know what I mean? That's it. So
Yeah, that doesn't make sense.
Yeah. I want to take this moment to sincerely apologize for a topic that I brought up. It wasn't my view or opinion, but I understand that even bringing it up was super inappropriate and
it wasn't my view or my opinion. Tell me, why did you bring it up?
harmful. And I've heard so many of you guys, especially in the Black community and among Black women, and like, I'm just sorry for perpetuating a harmful stereotype. And
so she's just sorry, just that's it. This apology needed to be directed to Black women. You know what I mean?
like, I'm just sorry for perpetuating a harmful stereotype, and moving forward, I will no longer bring up any topics that could be harmful to anybody. I mean, we're all Asian, and we've dealt with like
this right here. This is a very to me, this is what she's gonna say is an excuse. I'm sorry to say it, but it's kind of like saying, we're all hanging out, I'm doing my podcast with all my Mexican friends here and saying, well, we're all Mexican. We know how it is. Like, nah, like, dude, you shouldn't make it about you. Just, dude, take the L, like they say, like the new kids in the block say, take the L, be a woman of your word, and just be honest. Hey, like, I fucked up. Hey, this is just ignorant, and it's true. I mean, come on, how are you gonna be telling this type of stuff, especially to a whole group community? If you like you said, especially we're Asian, you know what I mean? You should know better. You should know better, and you should know better not to make it about you. Be like, oh yeah, but us too, man. They said that all of us, they no, dude, just be honest. Make it as honest as you can. You should have done this apology right away, not wait a whole 3 weeks.
I mean, we're all Asian, and we've dealt with like pretty hateful like stereotypes as well, and I should have known better because I've been hurt by those too, so I truly apologize for that. And it wasn't my intention to hurt anyone, but I understand that intentions don't matter when the impact was so hurtful. And
does that make sense, chat? It wasn't my intention to hurt anybody, but let's get back.
Impact was so hurtful. I understand that intentions don't matter when the impact was so hurtful, and I'm learning. And
get canceled either.
She shouldn't or should? Let me see. She shouldn't get canceled either. She probably made that video saying that she was sorry because she probably got a lot of hate. Oh man, I don't know if they're in LA, man. I don't know if she's in LA, and I don't condemn violence, but if you're in LA, like I got to burn Lancaster, right? Not chat, not you, chat, but her.
You can help and support this channel by donating with Cash App.
Living in LA, living in the community where, you know what I mean? Like she said, it's people of color, right? You should know better. Not better like, oh, be careful. Better as in have respect, Like they say, tenga respeto, right? You should know better. To have respect for each other or respect the person and say, no, that shit is hurtful. Certain stuff is like fucked up.
And I'm growing from this, and yeah, I don't know what to say other than that. I'm really sorry.
Yeah, I think that's.
Yeah, I don't know what to say other.
Yeah, déjenme, yeah, güey, yeah. I don't know, yeah, that's it. Let me see. I don't know what to say. Yeah, that's it. All right, buy me a drink.
And I'm growing from this, and yeah, I don't know what to say other than that. I'm really sorry.
Yeah, I think that's the whole point here is that obviously, like she said, we're all human. We are all human.
Hey, like cara, like she's mad, like like how dare you guys have me here? I'm just here, están chingando that I hurt somebody.
Yeah, I think that's the whole point here is that obviously, like she said, we're all human. We are all human. Like everyone makes mistakes. I can't take back any of the things I've said. None of us can. But what we can do is try to make the changes going forward. If you want to hate us regardless, that's your freedom to do so.
Si quieren, me vale verga. This ain't don't give a fuck, bro. Oh man.
If you want to hate us regardless, that's your freedom to do so. But I think that the people who support us have been waiting for us to own up and take accountability for maybe some of the things that have hurt them as well. And that's what we're going to do our best to do.
La carita. Ooh.
Our best to do.
All right.
I think that.
So, well.
It's like Trumpy what he said about minorities and the immigrants.
Right. Yeah, well, all I gotta say, man, la cagó, right? La cagó. And I think, ya, como decimos en español, right? Ya punto pedos, y te vale verga, and I think hanging out there with the friends and this and that, she probably found that article funny, and that it's like, okay, the stereotypes, let me say this, a certain woman got it smaller, and I mean, was she trying to say that, she's got a smaller, but point out that black girls have bigger, it's like, it's crazy. It's crazy. Gotta be careful. You gotta be careful what you say out there. Not just be careful because, you're going to get canceled, but be careful as in to the things you say, because if you know that it's things that are going to offend people and you are saying them and you got I think they got like almost 300,000 viewers. You are, instead of breaking stereotypes, because that's what she should have done, and still with this apology video thing that she did, I thought, to be honest, that she was gonna come out with an apology video. I even said it. I did this video, this reaction, before I went to Japan, and but I didn't upload it. Position one. Okay, there we go.
Follow us on Instagram and stay connected.
But I didn't upload it. And I'm talking about it right now because I'm like, instead of uploading the whole video, I'm just gonna talk about it on the live. But I was like, no, dude, like, them not coming out and apologizing right away. It's like, I'm like, dude, it just makes it worse, because she should have just came out and said, hey man, like, again, I apologize. You know what I mean? I was, over there making jokes and this and that. I did not know how to deliver whatever I wanted to say. My ignorant ass can't speak English, I just my vocabulary, it's not as good as King Activates, but she should have just said that. I don't know how to speak. I'm not a I'm a podcaster here because the homies invited me. We bought microphones. I'm ignorant, and I'm really sorry. And that's it. This could have been nipped in the butt, like they say, a month ago. Made it worse is not only waiting almost a month, but this apology. Because right here, she doesn't look like she's sorry. I'm sorry. I look more sorry than her, right? She looks more upset that she's there, that she's right there, and caught red-handed, 4K. So, I don't know, man. I don't know. When I checked their channel, I'm like, oh, wait a minute, I've been subscribed to their channel. And I probably checked a couple of their videos. I'm always adding people, following people, trying to discover new topics to talk about and stuff. So I was like, wait a minute, it looks like they are from LA. So let me follow them, but let me see. Okay, there we go. Boom. But they just killed her shit. So sometimes the best lessons are lessons that you see through other people, right? And in this case, she taught me a big lesson. She taught me a lesson. You know what I mean? Be informed. Don't be ignorant. And if you don't know what you're saying, what you want to talk about, like, don't even talk about it. Especially if it's offensive to other people, because could have been like funny, like maybe when they shut down the mics to them, and maybe if they, I don't know, if they talk like this, if she talks like this when the microphones are on, imagine like when the microphones are off, right? So people are, man, on her ass, because after this apology, she went on and made other 3 videos. Let me see. Hey, do you guys like the angles right here? Like, look at my nerd ass. Look at this. Ooh. No live. This is all I do. Just no live stream. No live.
Racist thoughts private. What about that?
Yeah, just keep your fucked up stuff to yourself. You know what I mean? Hey, what do you guys think about these little los hacks? Hey, para que no digan que los Mexicans no sabemos hacer otra cosa más que,
It's okay to say
cocinar.
that if you add a comedy.
We got
George Lopez and Gabriel Iglesias cause you're at a comedy hour.
We got some computer geeks here. So she made a 3 apology short videos on TikTok. I have a TikTok. We have a TikTok. Let's see. And
No cheeky getting dizzy.
No chingas. I'm sorry about that. So this is the Activate LA TikTok. If you guys want to follow us there, I'm gonna keep on uploading more videos. All right, so let's go.
Face with spiral eyes. Woozy face with spiral
eyes.
Hi everyone. I want to take.
Let's go to her apology, and man, people are tearing her up. Like, they're tearing her ass up on the comments. And but let's watch the first apology video so you guys can see. So this is the first podcast. Not the first podcast. The first apology that she made on TikTok after that apology that we saw. And it says, I want to take this time to address something that has deeply affected many of you.
Take this time to address something that has deeply affected many of you. And I want to be completely transparent. I am going to be reading from a prepared statement to ensure that I can.
Ahí fue donde la cagó también. That's where she fucked up again. Yeah, I know she's being honest because she's all like, la voy a cagar. Like, she knew that she was going to fuck up reading. So she's like, probably somebody told her, hey, wait, well, just tell them, hey, you know what? Well, I'm going to be reading off of this shit. Pa que no chinguen. You know what I mean?
Just bring it up. Keep her on the subject.
Communicate my emotions, my thoughts, and apologies clearly and sincerely, and so that I don't leave anything out. On my podcast, I discussed a TikTok video that perpetuated dangerous stereotypes, and I know now that I shouldn't have ever brought up those views, even for discussion, and I want to sincerely apologize to the Black community, especially Black women. After my initial apology, I took the time to look at the responses and understand why my words may have fallen short. I aimed for clarity to avoid confusion, but I could see now that it could come off as insincere or dismissive, and that was never my intention. I apologize for not providing the depth that the situation deserved, and I hope that this message can reflect.
Can you tell us what the depth of the situation?
Reflect my genuine remorse and my commitment to learning and growing from this. And my intention was never to spread misinformation or to hurt anyone, but I understand that by bringing up those views, that was inappropriate and harmful and hurtful to many of you guys, and for that I am truly, truly sorry. I acknowledge that I made a significant mistake, and I just want to own up to everything. In the clip, I referenced a video that spread false and offensive stereotypes, and now I know how damaging it is to give voice to these harmful ideas. I should have been more mindful and respectful of the impact that my words could have. This whole experience has been a learning process for me, and I understand that as a content creator, my responsibility is to approach these types of sensitive topic with care. I'm committed to being more aware of the impact of my words, especially when it comes to race and personal identity. I understand that this is a deep issue for many of you, and just mentioning it hurt you. And that was never my intent, but I understand that intent doesn't matter when the impact was so hurtful. And I just want to let you guys know that I never want to hurt anyone, and it genuinely makes me sick to my stomach that I hurt you, and I'm sincerely sorry for that. I also want to apologize for taking some time to address this publicly. I had to take some time off of social media to reflect on how I'm going to be better and to prevent this from ever happening again. I understand if some of you guys don't want to hear this, that's completely fair. And I also know that trust isn't easily regained after a mistake like this. I completely understand. And I also know that some of you guys may respond and say that she's only saying sorry just to say sorry, and I want to emphasize that I genuinely want to take accountability for this and that your feelings are valid. Thank you for those that have been patient.
O sea que tus feelings no valen verga. They're valid.
With me as I learn and grow from this mistake. I take full accountability for everything, and I just want to say that I hope to be able to gain your trust back through my actions. And yeah, thank you for understanding. Thank you for your patience. Thank you for listening, and take care.
Now, Esther, you see how you like wrote that whole apology and all this and that, everything, grammar and all. That's what you should have done with that article, with the TikTok that you were talking about, right? That you were trying to bring light or communicate or talk about, or that's what you should have done with that video. If you want an apology, a better apology, I would recommend for you to get that video, find that video, and maybe talk about it. Maybe even do a commentary on the video and debunk the whole stereotype. But the same way you took the time to do this whole apology and have a whole script there. You should have done the same thing with this whole thing that you got caught talking some stupid stuff. You know what I mean? So, but no. I got busted. So, mejor le escribo esto, right? So people here, they're not having it. You know, people here, they're not having it. It says, it's giving here, damn. This other comment says right here, I want to take the time to address something that has affected many of you. People are not having it, you know what I mean? They're saying, we don't need your apologies. What you said, no remorse or guilt. So, this is a good one right here. Name the source. Where did you hear this information? This right here. This comment, you know, is what I'm saying. Name the source. Where did you hear this information? That way, this will clear her up. Be like, hey man, she just read this, but where did you hear this ignorant stuff? This other comment says, love how there's always prepared script, yet nothing ever from an actual heartfelt place. Almost like I didn't want to have to do this, but since I'll lose money, then damn, where's those templates? Oh, man. So it's not only this one. I know probably you guys are like, man, Yahweh, yeah. Where's my Yahweh?
How dare you?
There's another one.
Hey guys, I've been reading a lot of your comments, and I know that a lot of you guys don't care what I have to say. You guys don't want to listen, and that's
Oh, you guys don't want to listen. Hey, Thunder Loco, you don't want to listen. Now she's mad because you guys don't want to listen. Let me see. We'll bring this video over here. Oh man, this is funny. Thunder Loco, you don't want to listen.
That's completely fine. Go ahead and block me if you want. But I do know that a lot of you guys like to stay updated on issues that you guys stand on. So I'm going to be completely transparent. A lot of you guys are saying that I'm only apologizing because of the money, because of brand deals, and because I ran out of money. And to clarify, this isn't my job. This is a hobby. I do it for fun. And even though I do make money off of social media, I don't make enough to live off of it. That being said, every single one of the brands that have been working with me have terminated our contract. And I'm completely okay with that. Obviously, that was going to happen. What I said was wrong, and these are the consequences that I have to deal with, and that's completely valid. I just also want to say that I lose absolutely nothing by not apologizing to the public. And I'm apologizing because I hate the fact that I hurt people, and it's as simple as that. There's literally no other reasons, but if you guys have any assumptions or questions regarding this whole situation, then let me know.
This motherfucker don't miss.
No, he's fucking good.
Oh man. Let's go to the comment section again. Oh, okay, here we go. No, ma'am. But why did you say it? Watch my other video. It doesn't justify. Okay, I'm reading this right here. It doesn't justify why I said it. It's still wrong. But since people are asking for context, yeah, but why? Like, not where did you read it from? Where did you hear it? Why? What was the purpose of it? I mean, was this educational? And if it was, what part were you trying to educate people from? That is wild. That is. Let's go to the other apology. I know probably you guys are like, yeah, wait, no mames.
Okay, so I think the main question and comments that I'm getting is, why did you even talk about it in the first place? Okay. First off, I want to clarify that I still believe that it was completely wrong for me to bring this up, and this is not my way of justifying why I said it. So this was
It was, but why? What were you trying to achieve? What were you trying to achieve with bringing the topic up?
TikTok that I saw a year and a half to 2 years ago, and he was sharing his theory about race.
Yo, here we go. Blame it on the man again. Yeah, these men. Oh, that's what I was gonna say, right? Like, did you guys read that article where they're saying the Latinas are blaming Latino men for that they voted more for Trump? That's why he won. That's what I wanted to say earlier. So I'm not blaming.
It's because if someone sees her on the street, they're gonna F her up.
Yeah, if it's LA, I think they're from LA, man, and I don't wish them.
She had to make an apology because she can be sued. So she just cleared her name.
Yeah, it's just like I mean, if you live in LA, like she said in the previous videos, where there's people of color, like she said, come on, why?
Race and genitalia, and he started off by. Okay, so I think the main question and comments that I'm getting is, why did you even talk about it in the first place? First off, I want to clarify that I still believe that it was completely wrong for me to bring this up, and this is not my way of justifying why I said it. So this was a TikTok that I saw a year and a half to 2 years ago, and he was sharing his theory about race and genitalia. And he started off by saying Asian women have tighter because Asian men have smaller, you know what?
Yeah, that's yo, man. I don't know who her co-hosts are, but she's coming over here telling them, man, in front of their faces that especially like if she's saying that she's gone through stuff, her community's gone through stuff where they're been offended by stereotypes, whatever, or things. Why? What's the purpose though? Like, what's the purpose of like? Okay, is it true though? Like, what? Tell us about this whole theory. Okay, what's the purpose? I mean,
that is not educational at all. It was stupid. There was no reason for that comment.
What? And I'm sure that a lot of you guys have heard this stereotype a lot, and even my co-hosts joke about it about themselves. Anyways,
man, if you joke about your dingaling, I don't know.
This creator goes on to talk about other races and their genitalia. He started talking about stereotypes and spread misinformation.
We want the link. We want the link. We want the source, where you watched it, where you saw it from. Get it. If you get that video, Esther, on TikTok, she goes by Kanye Wester. If you want to clear your name, get that link, get that video, get that source, and play it for the people. That will get your sponsors everything clear, and maybe even an ass whooping. I'm not on my side because I don't believe in violence, but LA's crazy. LA people is crazy. You know what I mean? So I would say get that video source ASAP. Come on, yesterday, right now, right away. And put it out there, show it. It's like, look, this is where it came from. Yeah, I brought up this thing. I didn't even finish watching it. But what's a trip is that they don't say, because I would say, if I would say something crazy or not say something crazy, but if somebody was to cut my video where I'm saying something crazy, I would have came out to the defense right away and say, hey man, well, first of all, this video is just a part of a podcast link. Well, I was talking about this, but how come they didn't finish putting the other part where I talk about that is fake, and people shouldn't be saying stuff like this, especially when it's hurtful. But did you debunk this?
Claiming that his theories are true. And since my 3 co-hosts are Asian men, I thought it would be interesting to see or hear their perspective on it, especially since this creator was telling them that their PPs are small. Looking back, I realized
he was telling so it wasn't about, it wasn't about the stereotype of black dudes having big ass pipes. It was about the stereotype of Asian dudes having little dinglings. Oh, okay. That's what the video was about. We want to see the source.
Or hear their perspective on it, especially since this creator was telling them that their PPs are small. Looking back, I realized that I did not have to go into full...
That's some fucked up shit, Thinking it's funny because somebody is making fun of your culture, of your man, of your people. I hope these co-hosts, if somebody ever offends, Asian woman, I hope they come out and be like, hey man, stop that shit. Don't be saying that shit, because you're over here offending them, and they don't
detail about what he said. I wasn't being mindful about how damaging these stereotypes and misinformations could be. I understand now that even discussing misinformation is not okay, especially as someone with a public platform. Okay, so I think the main question and comments that I'm getting is...
All right, so we'll leave it there. We won't beat the horse anymore. It's the same. I'm not calling her a horse. Pero no mames. It's crazy.
Have you seen Kill Tony broadcast?
No. Who's Kill Tony? Let me see. Who was that? Anyway, Esther, like I said, you fucked up. Bring out the best way to apologize and for people to forgive you
Kill
right now
Tony
at this point.
Is an as.
It's going to be by you finding that source, that video that you saw, and boom, putting it out there and be like, hey, you know what? This is where I got it from. This is where I saw it. And my delivery, the way I talked about it, and I was trying to bring light to or awareness to this was delivered in the most wrongful way. But here, this is where it was. This is where I found it. So, but other than that, all I gotta say is people mess up. People, you say the wrong things, make mistakes. Just correct your mistakes. Should they go and lynch Esther and the whole Under the Influence podcast, or don't do that. Don't leave them alone. Don't get violent. Don't do nothing. People live and learn, and I think sometimes people make mistakes, and in this case, maybe I just think I'm not even gonna say, but it was offensive, So hopefully, with time, people will forgive him. And Esther, I should be trying to look for that link if I was you, to make it better. Okay, let me boom. All right, let's get back to the chat. Activate LA. Thank you guys for watching. Hit the like button, subscribe. Yeah. Okay, so who's that? I haven't seen. Let me see. Oh, okay, it's with the Z, right? Okay, Kill Tony highlights. Let me read the chat again. Kill Tony is an ass. Have you seen Kill Tony broadcast? No, Kill Tony broadcast. Ten most badass soprano. No, Kill Tony. Is that a podcast or YouTube channel or? Let me see. Ari Shafir, Kill Tony. Let me see. Boom. Bam. Is it this right here? Kill Tony?
The thing is, they have to stop and think before they say anything like that.
Yeah, doing a podcast, when I started this podcast,
LOL, grinning face with sweat. I was like 30 minutes behind the live.
Oh, were you? Who was that? Who's saying that? Yo, Beanie, what's up? How you doing? Good to see you. Oh, man, that's crazy. That's crazy. So, yeah, no, it's true. I mean, I'm gonna tell you guys something, man. When I started the podcast, this podcast, because I started the channel in 2011, I think, and my original podcast was like back in 2008, I think. It was called something else, but when I started this YouTube channel, I wanted to be a podcast. It was a podcast. It was a podcast that was about interviewing people, random people, especially artists, DJs, musicians, actors,
yes,
everything, and anything that entertainment here from LA, because I'm in LA and we get the chance to meet, all kinds of people here. So I was like, man, that's gonna be good. And I was on the promoting thing, doing events and all that. So that's what it was called, Activate LA Radio Show. That's why earlier I'm like, oh, welcome to Activate LA Radio Show. I'm like, no, it's Activate LA. That's because Activate LA Radio Show is going to be its own. And eventually I'm going to bring it. But Activate LA is just a channel. But when we started doing the show, man, we used to get lit. Every podcast, it was just, beer, everything, music, and chilling, kicking it. It was a kickback. It was a kickback, and it was just what it was. Kicking it with the friends, homies, a kickback. Girls over and all that, and it was fun and all. But that's back in 2014. I was back in 2014, 15. It's a whole different ball, different thing, And when I did my first video broadcast for the channel was, I think, 2017. And that's where I realized, man, not only realized, but I saw a lot of mistakes that I did, that we used to get drunk and fucked up, and sometimes you got to just, if you're going to drink, but be limited. And also to, know that when you're intoxicated, you might say shit that you don't want to say. Sometimes you end up saying stuff that it's in your head. It's in your mind. You know what I mean? You have in your head, they just cross your mind and you just say them just because. And that's why I believe that maybe Esther right here herself did not mean to say something to offend, offend the black community or this and that. But at the same time, it did seem like, okay, was she trying to make it seem like, because she's Asian, she has a smaller, and highlight that, and then, bring out the according to her, the fact or whatever, or her theory or the theory, because right there she said the fact, right? But then it was a theory of a dude that was saying of the fact, that black dudes have, bigger whatever. So I don't know, Esther. Hope you learn from this, and yeah. I was gonna talk about this topic right here. This is crazy. This is a crazy topic. It's only 20-minute video, but let me see. Should we talk about this or this one? Because it's kind of long. Let's check out this one. It says 14-year-old dumb girls get trapped in drugs and realize consequences of making wrong friends. This is crazy. This is crazy. Let me go. I'm going to go. Now, this time I am going to run for number 1. Ahorita regreso. Be back. How quick? Real quick. Que comienza la fiesta. Damn, this song's crazy. It's wild, huh? It makes me feel like I'm at like 3 a.m. in a downtown LA warehouse. Son las 11 de la noche. ¿Sabe usted dónde están sus hijos? Live broadcast by Aguila Uno.
Oh, say less.
All right, let me go back to the chat. People experience once and they
was watching the news. These fires are crazy.
Man, they're going wild. Okay, so serious question here. And this, you know, there's a lot of things. There's a lot of things that I see wild now and I see crazy. You know, things that parents will do for their kids back in the days, right? But they were good, you know, como cuando nos daban las chingas. To me, I'm gonna be honest. You know, thanks to my parents en las chingas, you know, que me dieron, you know. Más antes, you know, se pasaba de lanza mi jefe, you know, I won't lie. But, I think it saved my life, man, especially here in LA, you know, all the 80s, 90s, like gangbanging. And I'm not saying that I was gangbanging because I wasn't, but let's be honest, it was cool. Not only here in LA, right, but I'll say like in the US, you know, there was a time that I think a lot of little kids got tempted, right, to be like, oh, part of something because it was the thing to do, right? And to me, I like hip hop, the music, and I got more into that and the dancing and stuff. I was never into like trying to like get into gangs and stuff, especially seeing one of many fucked up experiences that I've seen, man, of shootings. People getting shot, killed here in LA as a little kid going to, you know how you go to quinceañeras and bodas and all that. And I think I shared the story. I'm not going to jump into it, but because I want to jump into this whole coming up topic. But I think every now and then punishment to a kid, una little chinga, you know what I mean, is good. I'm not recommending you do this to your kids' family. You do what you do with your family. That's you. But culture-wise,
say that at the 10 o'clock news in the 70s.
Oh, there you go. So in this case, the mother called the cops, man, because they were tripping. She got home and found them smoking pot. Now, nowadays, you know, everybody smokes pot and it's all that. It's not as bad as, you know, like the news tell you, like, oh, this is that, this and that. And one thing I noticed, like in the Mexican culture in Mexico, because I lived there a couple of years, I think it was like four or something years. And they used to always say, hey, no fumes eso porque te va a poner bien loco. Oh, no, ese anda bien marihuano, te va a pegar. You know, like, oh, you know, anda bien marihuano y por eso se agarró chingadazos. They tell you, like, you know, you're going to get crazy. You're going to get, and, you know, I've seen so many of my friends here smoking. You know, many of the people that smoke are like chill here in LA, everywhere. You know, that I've seen mostly unless they mix it. But I was like, man, they were lying to us. But still, you know, I mean, to me, like, I don't smoke, but I have friends that smoke it, and I'm cool with it. You know what I mean? I think instead of drinking, I would rather, you know, smoke. I can't smoke because of work. You know, I fly rockets and spaceships and UFOs, so, you know, got to be careful. But I can't smoke it, you know, because of regulations.
Got a FN headache, beaming face with smiling eyes.
Hey, Lupe, you have a good one. Thank you so much for stopping by. I appreciate you so much. Don't forget, if you get a chance, just catch the replay. But so I think it's cool. Now, what I think is cool, it doesn't mean it's good with other people. You know what I mean? I'm not saying like, but anyway. But I do think que de vez en cuando una chinga es bueno for the kids, you know, para que se alivianen. Because if you don't teach your kids, someone else is, right? Alguien te los va a educar. So this is the case of a 14-year-old. It says the name, okay? It says 14-year-old dumb girl gets trapped in drugs and realized consequences for making the wrong friends. Sometimes that happens a lot, man. You want to be accepted, but you get caught on with the wrong friends and they don't back you up. Let's check this out.
Okay, are you going to walk to the car?
Let me go.
Dad,
Let me
get
go.
into the car.
Let me go.
On June 16th, 2023, police officers were dispatched to respond to a situation involving juveniles who had fled from home. The parents of these juveniles reported that they discovered their children smoking marijuana. In response, the parents had slapped the juveniles, which led them to run away from home. The officer...
That sounds like my mom. No fumes esa madre.
were tasked with locating the runaways and addressing the situation.
All your little circle, you guys are all going down. So don't think you're smart. So before you answer any questions that he's gonna ask you, you better be honest, because those that you call little friends, they're gonna snitch you out. If they're gonna
They said, mira bien marihuana right here, huh? I don't mean to be funny, but
get in trouble, oh, they're not gonna get in trouble. They're gonna go to you because you're the one that, hey, you want some weed? Hey, can you bring me some weed? Hey, how much are you gonna scoop my sister? Okay, so before you answer any questions, you think and say the truth.
When the officer arrived at the residence, they began searching for the two sisters. As the officer entered the house, the mother provided a detailed explanation of the situation. She described how the sisters had been caught smoking marijuana and how, after being slapped, they had run away.
You can come on.
So what's going on today, man?
Well, I got home and my kids are not here.
Okay.
2 days ago, I came home and my house smelled like food.
Okay.
They smell like weed, and I did smack them. I slapped them.
I feel bad for this mom because she knows, the laws, like you shouldn't do that. But a mother is a mother, man. Mother's gonna worry for you.
Found like a little roach. I don't know what she said. It was a.
Did they admit that they were smoking?
Yes.
Okay.
This is what was on top of her counter, like on her bedroom.
Okay.
And when I found that, I hit them. I slapped them both. This morning, whenever I left, they were laying down. I went to work. I had texted my daughter. I said, make sure that you guys throw the trash, wash the dishes. She never texted me or anything. So whenever I got home, I looked in the closet, and I know one of my daughters, she lives with her dad, but she was here for the weekend. She's
I
for
have a
vacation.
marijuana medical card.
The backpack isn't gone. And so I'm pretty sure.
They ran. Do you believe that they ran away or they?
No, I think they left.
Okay, so they ran away.
Yeah.
Okay. How old are they?
14 and 15.
Yeah, here in Cali, like, I think it's illegal. They said to test you against it, but once again, my job, these fuckers, they don't let you. Pero anyway, qué triste.
And so the 15-year-old was just visiting you this weekend?
She's been here since Friday.
Okay.
So she's gonna stay here for 2 weeks for the summer.
Just to hang out?
Yeah.
The oldest doesn't have a phone?
No. She had a tablet and I took it away from her yesterday. And then I went and I met up with the stepmom and I gave it to her because
it's theirs.
Yeah, it's there. It's the little brother's, and that's what she was messaging in Instagram.
So she doesn't have a working phone now?
No.
She got taken away or something?
No.
Okay.
Oh yeah, whenever she was at her dad's, she got taken away.
So when was it that you caught her something yesterday?
No, the day before yesterday.
So when?
So today's Friday, Wednesday, yeah. Okay. And then I guess her and the stepsister got in a fight a few weeks ago, and then the dad ended up
and support this channel
but I
by
don't think she
donating with
pressed any
Cash
charges
App.
because whenever she came home on Friday, she had a black eye and everything. I was like, what happened?
Follow us on Instagram.
And then that's when
I was kind of wondering, like, why did she call the cops? I mean, it sounds very stupid for me to say, right? But she's worried, and also too, she wants to cover her ass because she slapped the girl. I think, Raza dos, you guys know, like, how la familia is, worries for you, especially mom, and te va a dar una cachetada or, un sape, whatever. But mom's worried about you, man. And you're out there hanging out. This goes to the younger crowd, man. You're out there hanging out with your homies. These homies don't care, man. These homies do not care. You don't see people, under 90s or whatever, saying, I don't even see myself in my 90s saying, I'm going to go kick it with the homies, because eventually it's only your family, and it's not about age. I'm not just saying, the 90s, whatever. It could be after the 40s, if you start losing friends, not because you're losing them, but it's just people have a different type of intent with life, with age comes wisdom, and young people, these young friends you're hanging out with, they're just down, at the moment. But shit goes down, cops come, and they're not going to be there for you.
Never I call the
Do you
dad.
have any idea where they would have gone?
Huh? No.
Listen, if you've been in a car accident, don't call an attorney.
Yeah, but let me know, man. Let me know what you think, man. She did the wrong thing and this and that. I remember when I was a kid, my dad caught me drinking. I had a big ass 40 in my hand, and he got mad. He took me back home. He's like, "Hey, that was at a friend's house. This was in Mexico. Now, That's why, like, for the people saying, like, oh, how come you were young and had a 40 ounce? You know, and in Mexico, you can drink at any age. So, but parents, they want the best of you. You know, even if they used to be worse than you, because a lot of young kids, they say, yeah, but my dad, how come, you know, you used to do that, or mom used to do this and that. But hey, man, they weren't thinking. They want the best for you.
And then that's whenever I was like, what happened? Dad did a police report. But I don't think she pressed any charges because whenever she came home on Friday, she had a black eye and everything. I was like, what happened? You know?
With your dad? Okay.
Yeah. And then that's whenever I called the
Do you
dad.
have any idea where they would have gone?
Huh? No. I don't, Brianna, she's really like.
They're probably
I don't
with
let her
some
out
dude.
nowhere. Like if we go to the mall, she goes with me. Like do I let her out with her friends? Do I know who she, like, I don't know, you know, I don't.
You don't know any friends that live in the area? Or...
I don't let her go out nowhere.
Okay.
Eventually, the officer left the home after searching for the sisters, but was unable to locate them at that time. However, the following morning, the mother found the girls and promptly contacted the police again.
This is Officer Dorado with the Las Cruces Police Department. I'm the one that took the report.
Yes, Officer Dorado.
How can I help you?
In my eyes, officer?
Yes.
I mean, because you need to live with us, and we're responsible for that.
Correct.
I do believe they are in danger because she talks to older men.
Okay.
We found stuff that she's been talking to older men, like on those websites, like the Snapchat and stuff like that.
Uh-huh.
So I do believe she's in danger.
Okay.
Yes, and possible drugs too. I'm not too sure, but for sure I know older men. I'm just worried
To have
about
daughters missing, I be going crazy.
her doing stuff or making them do stuff that she doesn't want to do. Understand where I'm coming from?
Uh-huh.
Gosh, to have daughters missing, I'd be going crazy. Yeah, I mean, that's the same thing I would think, but at the same time, I mean, you gotta, you know, maybe she's just to the point where like she doesn't know what to do, and it seems like she doesn't know what to do anymore. But at the same time, she's doing the right thing because she's calling the cops. People are gonna say, "Oh, she's snitching and this and that." The kid's gonna go to jail. But hey, like they say, man, si tú no enseñas a tus hijos, alguien afuera en la calle te lo va a enseñar, right? So I think she just kind of like, hey, man, if I'd rather call the cops, admit that I slapped her, that un chingadazo, you know what I'm saying, and go to jail, a que la siga cagando el palo, because these kids,
big.
Oh, you're getting big. I'll make a video on that though. Like you gotta keep that a little on the side. No, that baby is kicking ass. Baby is awesome.
It's these guys that are selling drugs out here.
I mean,
That's what it is.
yes, ma'am.
Now, where's the dad? Right? Where's the dad? That's the thing that we gotta know. Where's the dad? Obviously, the dad's not there. If that was me, man, I'm going to jail, man. My kids, they're not hanging out with no older dudes. Dude, I'm hitting up those YouTubers that set up those child predators. We doing a video busting them, man. Yeah, most likely, dude. If I notice that my daughter's like doing some crazy shit like that, I'll be like, I'll hit up one of those YouTubers that be busting predators and stuff. Be like, hey man, you know my daughter's been hit up by these dudes. We're gonna set up something. Gotta get their phones, get the whole record stuff where they're messaging the kids. But yeah, you can't let the shit slide.
What does it say right there?
We were a dog.
Okay. It's gonna look bad when it says. Usually a dog will come out, right?
Yes, sir.
Or you can knock on the side of it.
Knock on it?
Louder, Garcia.
One each nowadays.
Well, basically, we don't know what she's doing. The only reason why we know is because we logged into her Instagram. That she was evicted, you mean? So, well, I don't know. We don't know.
Dear Dr. K, I used.
Dude, if she's got that Instagram password, what I would do, man.
Got a point.
Yeah, what I would do, I'll record the whole dialogue and get those dudes once again, that do that, bust those adults that be contacting kids, and just show up, be like, okay, man, like, what's up?
But they were missing from, and the only reason why we know is because we logged into her Instagram. That she was evicted, you mean? So, well, I don't know. We don't know if somebody took them a fuerzas or what. But they were missing from her house, yes, since 11 o'clock.
When the officer arrived after being called back, they began investigating the situation. The mother was repeatedly shouting at the children, which created a tense atmosphere. The officer intervened, advising the mother to calm down and not interfere with the investigation.
No, I just told her, and your mom or that girl was the one that said, whatever,
How are you doing? I'm washing blenders. So, can you tell me what's going on? Can you come over here, please?
Yeah.
I'll walk over here.
Well, you guys, he had him hostage, him and my other daughter, she ran. So he was in charge. I talked to the other lady.
Hey,
you don't know nothing?
Ma'am, can we go over here and talk?
Yeah, now he wants to be nice and shit. He had her running, jumping on the fences on their side. I had to go get her and get him.
I just want you over there so we can talk, okay? I need to know what's going on.
This video is good to share, man, with the ladies out there, the jefitas out there from La Raza, because this is the thing about a lot of us Latinos, and generalizing here, I'm not saying everybody, I'm just saying most. I would say most, right? But most of us, we have the culture of reacting with emotion, of getting all crazy, this and that. Well, no, but he did that. And sometimes we need to back down and back up a little bit and kind of analyze and kind of like be more of like, okay, I need to more express what I'm trying to say instead of like letting my emotions come out, and like, because I think the officer kind of has a feeling that, okay, so this mother's concerned, but her screaming over here is not helping a lot. So I got to bring her to the side.
No, you need to.
So yesterday,
to me. I'm offended, Ray.
they left my house. I reported them
You're
missing.
offended?
Yes,
Whatever.
I'm sorry. I'm gonna make it up. Apology video.
Because we hacked her lady.
Hey,
you don't know nothing?
Ma'am, can we go over here and talk?
Hey, I'm gonna be like, look, I'm sorry, I got caught.
Yeah, now he wants to be nice and shit. He had her running, jumping on the fences on their side. I had to go get her and get him.
I just want you over there so we can talk, okay? I need to know what's going on.
So yesterday they left my house. I reported them missing.
Yes, I
whatever.
saw them missing.
So then we came here because we hacked her Instagram account. So we knew she was here. We knew she was gonna go with some other guy. So we came here. And the cops came and everything. And nobody came out. There was that black car. Me and her had came by, cruised here, the door was open, but there was two big old dogs, so we didn't get off. So then we called the cops.
Okay, la canción that she has playing, right? Mom, where's the dad?
They left my house. I reported them missing.
Yes, I
whatever.
saw them missing.
So then we came here because, we hacked her Instagram account. So we knew she was here. We knew she was going to go with some other guy. So we came here. And the cops came and everything. And nobody came out. There was that black car. Me and her had came by, cruised here, the door was open, but there was two big old dogs, so we didn't get off. So then we called the cops. Whenever we got back, there was another car. So whenever the cops came, that they were knocking, nobody answered the door. Obviously they were there. They've been there.
Okay, so what do we need to do about the other kid?
She's still inside?
She ran.
She ran.
She ran.
All right,
Why is she
you know what
run?
she's wearing right now?
She's wearing a white jacket with black shorts.
Okay.
So that's
To
two responding units?
I got her, and then they were running on the back on the yard, so I had to ask this guy, can I get into your fence because my daughter's hiding? I could see her, but I don't think they saw me, so that's whenever I got her.
Let me show you how we do stuff around here.
That's sad, man. That's when you are going through this and you have your kids acting like this. Kind of seems like that she still, respects her, which shows kind of fear she's there, because she could have been like moving, trying to fucking get away, whatever. But when the kids don't respect you. I don't. Once again, man, where's the father?
Got her, and then they were running with black shorts.
Okay.
So that's
Yeah.
two responding units.
I got her, and then they were running on the back on the yard. So I had to ask this guy, can I get into her?
Yeah,
bed?
you gotta
My
be
daughter's
calm,
hiding.
you
I could
know.
see her, but I don't think they saw me. So that's whenever I got her.
Okay, and that's when you grabbed this one?
I'm sorry,
Her name?
Brianna. I was like, your mom? I said, that lady told me that they were here. He's like, no, they're not here. I said, okay, sounds good. I said, I'm calling the cops. I said, they're coming. I said, I'm staying right here. I said, I'm not on your property. I'm on the road. My car's over there because that's where I freaking hauled ass over there to get her. And then I got into some.
Yeah, no. To add on to what Beanie said, I know when I see a busy mom. Yeah, I mean, there's moms and parents that they're busy, man. They're busy, and a lot of kids. A lot of us in the past, when we were young, we think because our parent, our father or mother, they're gone, always working. They don't care for us. But hey, man, they're in survival mode. That's what it is. It's just they're not thinking anything else. But I gotta make money for my kids. I gotta make money for my kids, and we gotta understand too, and show our kids that. Have communication, man, to let them know if you're busy working because you're on survival mode. Let them know, hey, man, this is why I'm not at your house. This is why I'm always at work. Don't let your emotions control you. You'll be like, hey, estoy aquí trabajando, yo voy para acá, por eso vengo acá y están pendejeando y la verga, and dicen, yo trabajo para que tengan algo. Nah, just learn how to communicate. Then let them know, man, hey, I'm over here working, trying to make money, for you, para ustedes. Para que vivamos un mundo mejor, and be there for them, as much as you can. But a lot of parents will, like I see it with my dad. I there was a time that I talked to my dad. I said, "Hey, man, you never really, I love my dad. My dad was a good dad to me, but there was stuff that he wasn't there. He was survival mode, and también andaba pendejeando, And I tell him like, man, I'm at your age now, and I really want to know what the fuck were you doing out there, man? Because I'm over here, trying to, make money means for my family, and where the fuck were you, And yeah, he was out there just living life, getting pedo and all that, and he could have done that, but at the same time, some of us didn't have the luxury to have parents that, were good at communicating, you know what I mean, and my parents, all they knew was make money, go to work para mis hijos, but there was no, after that, they thought that, okay, they made the money and that's all it took. They didn't know, that maybe behind the scenes, the kids could have been getting bullied, getting chased on, the kids could have been getting molested, and because they were not there, or I think basically a lot of these parents don't know what happens with their kids because they don't know how to communicate with them, with the kids. I'm not saying everybody, I'm just talking certain, demographic over here. But I think a lot of parents, if they knew how to communicate with their kids, even though in our cases, la raza, that's always working, and they think some, that just because they work a lot, they're going to come home and, no me hables, ve a hablar a tu papá ya, vela a tu mamá, aquí, déjame descansar. No, like the being a parent doesn't end when you get home, just because you work. You got to continue to fucking, talk to your kids. Talk to your kids. You tired? You're not tired, because once again, if you don't teach your kids, ¿qué pasa? The street is going to teach your kids. And you don't want that.
I asked for permission.
For now?
Yeah. Okay. That's why.
You let the street teach your kids, they're going to be making prison channel YouTube channels.
Again. I have it like this because I'm not. Yeah. So they had both ran over there, and I said, you know what, bro?
Is this husband right here?
Yeah.
Oh,
I said, you know what?
that's
I
a
was
husband.
trying to be cool. I asked you nice. I said, so now we're gonna have the cops involved.
Right now, this told me everything. We're talking about communication, right? This told me everything about her. I'm sorry, I'm sure she's a good mother, this and that, but we gotta learn how to communicate, man. She said, bro.
And I asked for permission.
For now?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's why I have it like this because I'm not gonna, yeah. So they had both ran over there, and I said, you know what, bro? I said,
That part.
Yeah. I said, you know.
And you know what, bro? Imagine the cop that's there talking to her. Like, you know what I mean? Like, how serious is the cop taking her? And I'm sorry, like, you know what I mean? The whole case is about, you know, her being concerned about her kids, but that's one thing that I realized, man, that fucks us up with a lot of things. Is like when it comes to communicating and this and that, communication, you know, it's very, very important the way you communicate. And we need to start reinforcing that, because we can't be talking to an officer and talk about, you know what, bro, it was like you're talking to a drug dealer, going up to him, talking smack about where's your daughter, and you're talking to him about, you know what, bro. I mean, how old is this lady right here? Like 40? Is she like 40, 50? I don't know. She's over here talking to a 20-year-old as her bro. That's embarrassing, dude.
To be cool, I asked you nice. I said, so now, you know, we're going to have the cops involved.
Were you able to find the daughter?
I don't know. She was
Get your car. Just wait, Chief.
Look at the way this.
Hold on.
Look at the way this guy's talking.
What, bro?
Let us do what we got to do, and then you can do your parenting. He's in parole. Okay. He's in parole. Okay, but let us do what we got to do. You don't got to aggravate the situation.
Go over and sit down. Let's go over and sit down, please.
Just so you know, we got another officer, 2 officers coming.
Yeah, no, right here, but don't talk over here, all right? Try and not cause any problems right now. Can you just sit down on the curb? I know, I get it.
Don't throw me, CUA.
Pay no attention, okay?
Last night we came here. The officer didn't want to go in there. Yeah, we can't go in there. No, but the neighbor says she heard screaming yesterday, and they still didn't want to go in there last night. Oh, okay. Well, I don't know what went on. We're new to the situation, and we're trying to figure out what's going on. Like I said, we have officers that are out this way.
Sir, turn around.
I know it's like joking around and making a joke about, like, if I would have been them, I would have been like contacting these what do they call them, predator buster YouTube channels. But this could have easily would have worked for them. You know what I mean? But at the moment, this is just happening right there and there, right? But they're saying they hacked into the daughter's thing, this and that. They could have had this whole crew there busting, like, you know what I mean? Reading the comments, just everything, boom, 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 boom. But the way the dad got out, right? I'm telling you, does this really help? Does this work? The way mom talks, the way the dad gets off. I know he's pissed off and everything.
Here, I said, I'm not on your property. I'm on the road. My car's over there, because that's where I freaking hauled ass over there to get her, and then I got into some other.
I think the dude's been has been to prison.
Follow us on Instagram and stay connected.
And he's read more books. And he's more like educated, because like the mom's talking about, the guy told him, get off my property, and he's like, I'm not on your property. I'm over here.
Brianna. I was like, your mom? I said, that lady told me that they were here. He's like, no, they're not here. I said, okay, sounds good. I said, I'm calling the cops. I said, they're coming. I said, I'm staying right here. I said, I'm not on your property. I'm on the road. My car's over there, because that's where I freaking hauled ass over there to get her, and then I got into some other people's yard. And I asked for permission.
Just for now?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's why I have her like this, because I'm not, So they had both ran over there. And I said, you know what, bro?
Is this husband right here?
Yeah. Okay. I said, you know what? I was trying to be cool. I asked you nice. I said.
And if I was the mom right there, she's holding the daughter like she's gonna escape. Don't hold her. If she's gonna escape, let her do it. That way the cops can see how she acts.
So now, you know, we're gonna have the cops involved.
Were you able to find the daughter?
I don't know. She was
in the car. Just wait, Chief. When the were you with?
Hold on. So now, you know, we're gonna.
The cop talks to him. This guy gets out the car, ignores the cops. No.
This messed all around. Is the guy a kid too?
Were you able to find the daughter?
I don't know. She was
in the car.
Suck, chick, fool. Hey, this guy just came from home con slippers. Don't tread la pancita. Jesus.
Just wait, Chief. When the were you with? Hold on. Just wait, little boy. I saw who you are. Hey. Let us do what we got to do, and then you can do your parenting. He's in parole. Okay. He's in parole. Okay, but let us do what we got to do. You don't gotta aggravate the situation.
Go over and sit down. Let's go over
So,
and sit down, please.
just so you know, we got another officer, 2 officers coming.
Yeah, I know you're right here, but don't talk over here, all right? Try and not cause any problems right now. Can you just sit down on the curb? I know, I get it. Pay no attention, okay?
Last night we came here.
Hey, the guy on parole, like this guy has more knowledge than
You can help and support this channel by donating with Cash App, $Activitel, also Venmo at Activitel.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't know what went on. We're new to the situation, and we're trying to figure out what's going on. Like I said, we have officers headed out this way.
Sir, turn around.
Just hang tight. We're almost done with them, and then we'll come talk to you.
Some parents can be a trip.
Cool. Appreciate you, man.
Dad
Let's
is free.
figure out what's going on.
No, you guys said Amy said that he was gonna pick
If
up.
you want to go look for her, man.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go look more.
Did she call you?
Yeah, she called me, but she didn't go up. I can't get older. Let me go look.
So, I mean, I was trying to be nice, before I got you guys involved. I said, okay, since that girl said, they're here, I was like, they're here? She's being honest. And then she left. She said, I don't want no problems. I said, you know what, I'm going to call the cops.
Is this the mother?
He said it's not his mother.
Okay.
The mom here did the right thing, I think, but I got to do a whole video, man, on this. Yeah.
But she lives there.
Yeah, it was
communication.
Yeah, she said that's her house.
Okay. Do you know her name?
If you've purchased a faulty car, you can get a massive.
It's the lack of communication, man, makes it even difficult for the cops to because to be honest, the cops haven't even gotten any type of information. The cops haven't even gotten any type of
Rolling
information.
on the floor laughing.
Let me get this. Move my source video. Boom. There's
Face orange raised eyebrow.
There hasn't been anything achieved, right? There hasn't been anything achieved. It's just the dad came with his little chichitas hanging, and trying to get buff with the guys, but
was gathering information from the.
So I was trying to be nice, before I got you guys involved. I said, okay, since that girl said, they're here, I was like, they're here, she's being honest. And then she left. She said, I don't want no problems. I said, you know what, I'm gonna call the cops.
Is this the mother?
He said it's not his mother.
Okay. But she lives there.
Yeah, it was she said that's her house.
Okay. Do you know her name?
I don't know these people.
The officer was gathering information from the 14-year-old girl, but she was unwilling to cooperate. At the same time, the officer conducted a search for the second girl, aiming to locate her and gather any additional information needed to address the situation comprehensively.
I was talking about your friend Stevan. Get out of drugs, idiot. Click out of it. No, I mean you. I mean you because I don't know how old you are.
Hey. I didn't know what's going on. All right.
Yeah. So then, I asked. This man was. I said, hey, can I go into your yard? I said because my daughter's running away. I said, and I see her. I don't think they saw me because they were both like this. So then I went and and then I got her, and then he's like.
All right. So what direction were they hiding out? What?
What the what? Well, it's crazy. But let me see. But the dad does. Yeah, that's crazy. Oh man, let's keep on playing this.
It's 1, 2. It's like 3 houses down, and it's on the other
same
side.
street.
My car is parked on the other side, actually.
That's where they're at.
That's where they were hiding.
You saw Brianna come back this way.
She was over there. She was past that maroon truck right there, and she ran that way.
Oh, okay.
So she has to be.
I said if I put her in the car, she's gonna escape. When I'm driving, here. So I told that guy, I said, can I leave my vehicle here? He said, I'm gonna wait till the cops get back.
Bro, take your kids down to Mexico. Ahí para que le enseñen, you know what I mean?
And this is how I've had her since I got her. You better be pretty honest because we already know Marina and Mariano
Dad
went to the
came
house.
ready for business.
Amy was to Natalie.
I don't know, man. Dad came, he came ready to, beat some ass, but I don't think that's the way to approach it. You look around, you this and that, but you get crazy, you're gonna end up being the one getting arrested. You know what I mean? That's the
How
way
old
it is.
is the daughter?
I think she's 14.
Who gave you the weed? How
Yeah,
much
they gave it to
Yeah. So it's all your little circle. You guys are all going down. So don't think you're smart. So before you answer any questions that he's gonna ask you, you better be honest because those that you call little friends, they're gonna snitch you out. If they're gonna get in trouble, they're not gonna get in trouble. They're gonna go to you because you're the one that, hey, you want some weed? Hey, can you bring me some weed? Hey, how much are you gonna scoop my sister? Okay, so before you answer any questions, you think and say the truth. Okay?
You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can be used against you in the court of law.
So yesterday, like it was around like 2:30. Yeah, it was like 2:30. He went to go pick us up from her house, and then after that, we went to go to my friend's house to his apartment, and then after that, we came back home. I was like already like 4-something.
Yo, that's a little girl right there, man. That's a predator that's taking this little girl to the apartment. Like, cops should be arresting that other dude, man.
LOL, little girl.
Jeez.
Like 4:30, and we stayed here, and we didn't leave the house at all, like all day. Until barely right now, and she had called cops.
So you stayed here all night?
Yes.
So whenever the cops came, you guys heard and you guys didn't.
Yes, we heard it yesterday.
Of course.
So when you heard the cops were coming, right, or your mom, like what'd you all do?
We were just in one room.
Okay.
Se fumaron otro leño. What else?
Who?
That guy.
Which one?
This one.
Gabriel? He just told you guys.
I mean, he could be lying. I mean.
I'll talk to him.
You know why I'm saying that? Because the neighbor, she's like, that little boy, he's always in trouble. He's always making parties. His mom is never there. So is it?
That's not him. It's a little boy.
I'm gonna talk to him later. Okay. All right. As soon as you get the side of the story, then I'll go talk to him too as well. Okay.
You know what? If he would have said,
She
you know what,
be having a
they're
life
here,
of her own. Got
but
her
he said
mom
no, they're not
chasing
here.
her across town.
They left this morning.
Exactly.
You know, and then somebody over there on the other neighbor, on the other street, she's like, they're running. You know,
well,
so then
I'll talk to him.
Whenever I told him, you know, okay, I'm gonna get the.
Yeah, it sounds like the mom like hasn't really been there, and then finally she's like, wait a minute, what the fuck's going on? You know, and the daughter's not showing
At
up.
14.
And she's all like, oh hell
It'll
no.
make it worse.
Then now she wants to put the foot down. But you know what? I'm not gonna talk smack about the mom because at least tarde pero seguro, like they say in Spanish, right? But at least she's there, right? And the daughter eventually is gonna thank the mom. She's gonna look back. They're gonna see this whole shit. They're gonna be like, "Damn, activate LA. Te agradezco for reporting this case." They're not.
Story and be all nice. No, I said no. You know, I tried to cooperate. I tried to be nice to you. I said, bring my daughters outside. Bring them. That's all. I'm not gonna do nothing. I hadn't called you guys yet. I said, bring my daughters to me. That's all I want. Nothing else.
As a
but
parent,
when I call a cop, then he flipped, and oh my god,
like
you know.
as a parent,
yeah, I understand why you're
like
mad.
if they have their friends at my house, and the mom comes, you know what? Yes, come in.
I'll be like, take the kid.
Yeah, absolutely. Like, and even at that, you will make sure as a parent, as a real parent, as a parent.
Crossed fingers.
That's a real parent. Parents, being a parent is not only about like you go to work, bust ass and this and that, come back home, and yeah, cállense a la verga, you know what I mean? Like you got to be there on their asses. I think that's what they're doing though. The parents finally, they're all like, okay, ¿dónde está la morrita? You know, like, oh, pues ahí anda con unos güeyes fumando.
She's like, oh, my daughter is the little future grinning face
yeah,
with sweat hooter.
anda fumando ahí.
Follow us on
la
Instagram
marihuana.
and stay
So
connected
finally,
at
they're like out
Activate
there.
Teleradio.
It's a robot como promueve. But I'm glad these parents are involved now, though. I'm really, and I'm proud of them. Shout out to them over here being funny, you know, talking smack, but at the same time, hey, you know what? Tarde pero seguro, they're there, and they're there because they're concerned, right? So, la morrita eventually, like in the future, she's going to look back and be like, damn. Y el pedo es de cuando, like, you know what I mean? Once, like, she has her kids and this and that, but they say, fuck, you know? Como anduve cagando el palo y mis parents ahí preocupados.
Yeah, and we're not saying that's not the type of parent they are, but we can only do so much.
No, the other lady that was there, she's the one that took. She's like, your girls are. I was like, you know, I said, are my girls there? She's like, yeah, they're in there. I said, what? She's like, they're in there.
Yeah.
I said, can you please tell them to come out? I mean, she was good, and she's like, you know what? I don't want problems with anything. She's like, I'm leaving.
Yeah.
And I told him to get out too.
And I get what you guys are saying, and I get where you guys are coming from, but we can only do so much that the law allows us.
But it's because, you know, it's like, you know what? Okay, so then I don't want this to happen. So whoever's gonna go down, do I want them to go down? You know what?
Yeah, absolutely, because these are your kids.
This is how she is. So what did she do last night? You know, I'm pretty sure she was all smoked out and everything. Yeah. Do I want that? No, you weren't. Seriously? Seriously. Drug test you? Come on, man. For real. Can we send him to the hospital and do a drug test and everything?
As far as
Bro, the way the mom speaks. For reals? For reals? Imagínate, you know what I mean? Like,
you guys have that right.
and I'm not making fun of the mom like that, but I am laughing because I'm learning too, man. I'm learning too, and we need to learn. We need to learn like to communicate and drop the like, right? Drop the like, not the like button, just the like.
I don't know if they'll do the drug test, but you have the right to take them to the hospital and get them.
At the same time, there's certain things that the mom should know that as a parent, I don't think I would want my kid to go to jail or anything like that because that's otro caso.
Oh yeah, no, yeah. Well, I'm not gonna take them to the house. They're gonna go check them out.
All right. So as far as this side, we'll talk to them, and then we'll see if we can find anything else as far as charges go.
At first, the second girl could not be found. However, after extensive discussion and investigation, the officer managed to arrest the first girl. Shortly after, the officer spotted the second girl running away and was able to apprehend her as well.
And that year, has it been a boyfriend, girlfriend, or just hooking up? Just hooking up?
Wait, what did the cop ask? Are you just boyfriend and girlfriend and you what?
Why would you want your child to start life with criminal charges? You know how much affects you in the future.
Yeah, that you exactly. Who said that? Let me give you a shout out. Thunder Loco, yeah. Exactly. You don't want your kid going to jail. No. That's what I'm saying, man. And I'm learning, man. I'm learning. I'm trying to get my communication better and everything. And it's like what the mom needs to do is have proper communication with the daughter. To see that that's chica, whatever, but let her know, man. Hey, you know what? Eventually, right now you have my backup as your parent. You can be here coming back and this and that as much as you can. But it's going to come to a point that if you start getting arrested, you're not going to be getting out. You're not going to be getting out. You won't have my backup. They need the truth. They need, obviously they're hanging out with these people because, they need the attention. Yeah, ves también una chinga, But I'm not encouraging that. I'm just saying,
Handle it home family matter.
Boom. Exactly.
To apprehend her as well.
And that year, has it been a boyfriend, girlfriend, or just hooking up?
Okay, you've been boyfriend and girlfriend. Are you sucking up? You sucking up? What kind of question is that?
You sucking up? How you doing?
Did you catch that shit? Pinche policía macabro, pinche maníaco. Like, you boyfriend and girlfriend, you sucking up? You sucking up?
After extensive discussion and investigation, the officer managed to arrest the first girl. Shortly after, the officer spotted the second girl running away and was able to apprehend her as well.
And that year, has it been a boyfriend, girlfriend, or just hooking up? Just hooking up? How you doing?
No trying to incriminate the guy.
Yo, is this chick making sense? Hold on. She's high as fuck. This is concerning though. I mean, what? She wasn't smoking no weed, dude. That guy needs to go to jail.
First girl. Shortly after, the officer spotted the second girl running away and was able to apprehend her as well.
And that year, has it been a boyfriend, girlfriend, or just hooking up? Just hooking up? How you doing?
Because one time, I just there's a little boy at the house. That's what the baby is.
It's basically a juvenile formative, right?
Oh, she's on some fucked up shit, dude. She's not even making sense. Something else make no sense. Yo, man, respect to the mom and dad. I know I was talking smack earlier, but I'm glad they did this, man. And maybe they felt like, oh, whatever, but I'm glad these parents did this, man. Eventually, one day she's going to look back and be like, fuck, like again, porque andaba haciendo este desmadre.
Arrest. But instead of arresting you, taking you to jail, we're going to turn you over to mom and dad, all right? So parents got a call on Monday through Friday, 8 to 5. There's a phone number right here. You'll call that number, let JPO know, hey, my child was cited from Las Cruces Police Department. Here's the case number. And what they'll do is they'll give you information on how to handle this. Yeah, we got one copy for you, and this is going to be our
Pobre
copy.
señora.
We're going to get both of your signatures, all right? Can I go in? I'm so sure.
Okay, let me see. Why would you want your child to start life with criminal charge? Yeah, exactly. I handle it, home matter. I heard boot camp was nice. No trying to incriminate the guy. Right. Put her in boot camp. She something else for sure. The thing is there's a lot of weirdos out there that could easily gotten raped. Exactly. Yeah. It's especially like at the hey, you know what's crazy though? I mean, they are intoxicated. Like, let's put all the bullshit aside, right? All the little bullshit talking that I wasn't like trying to talk shit to the parents, right? But the little girl is in hella intoxicated. You can see like she's fucked up. And the cops are not doing shit to be like, who gave you this shit? Do you guys realize that? Do you guys just realize that right now that she is fucking, I mean, fuck, I'm sorry to say, but she's like on a sick one, right? And the cops are not trying to find out who the fuck gave them this. Es lo triste, que nuestra comunidad, our community, we were talking about culture, races, and all that. And our community is treated like this. And we can easily kind of ignore it. And not ignore it, but we just see it as normal, natural, that we just let it slide. But when we actually like look into this type of stuff, like we really like pay attention to this. Like right now, like this case. They are not doing anything to the guy that could have been kidnapping them, right? Like, I mean, if they would have had money, like they would have had a good lawyer and money, the parents could have treated this as kidnapping. Because they are little girls, they're underage, so easily they could have treated this whole case as kidnapping and taking the guy into jail. The guy they were hanging out with or hiding with, they're underage, and she is like intoxicated, hella intoxicated. She's not. It's crazy. But when you don't know the laws, when you don't, you're not informed, or when you are as a parent in survival mode too. And you're only concerned about making money, and at the end of the day, when you get home, it's like acabó being a parent. The shit like this happens, and I'm not blaming these parents. They're working their asses off because maybe that's the way they were taught, right? They're by their parents, mother, father, like ve trabaja, and para que tengas un buen trabajo para tus hijos, but they don't have the knowledge, the conocimiento of like, okay, this is what you can do in this case. So if it was a white person or a person with means, well educated, they could have treated this case as abduction.
It's basically a juvenile formative arrest, but instead of arresting you, taking you to jail, we're going to turn you over to mom and dad, all right? So
what about the guy?
Got a call on Monday through Friday, 8 to 5. There's a phone number right here. You'll call that number, let JPO know, hey, my child was cited from Las Cruces Police Department. Here's the case number. And what they'll do is they'll give you information on how to handle this. Yeah, we got one copy for you. And
yeah, pobre señora.
We're going to get both of
her
your
face.
signatures, all right? Can I go in? I'm so sure. Get over here.
Oh, they found the other girl?
208 Cinnabar.
Oh, that's true.
1112, can you start that way?
Yeah, and I'm not trying to be better than anyone else. This what I'm saying applies to me too. We need to learn or be more aware. Yes, if they know exactly who they were with. But she's drugged out, man. And it's crazy how, well, the parents, actually the cops, in a way, I think maybe they're like in the same seeing this from the same point of us. Like they don't want their daughter to go to jail. So instead of arresting her, they're like, hey, look, your daughter, you don't want her to start her life, you know what I mean? Like this. So we're gonna release her. So I think that's good for the parents, right? It's better, for your kid just to go home instead of going to jail.
There's a phone number right here. You'll call that number and let JPO know. Hey. Basically a juvenile formative arrest, but instead of arresting you, taking you to jail, we're going to turn you over to mom and dad, all right? So
she don't know how lucky she is.
Parents got a call on Monday through Friday, 8 to 5. There's a phone number right here. You'll call that number and let JPO know, hey, my child was cited from Las Cruces Police Department. Here's the case number. And what they'll do is they'll give you information on how to handle this. Yeah, we got one copy for you, and this is going to be our copy since we're going to get both of your signatures, all right? Can I go in? Right here. I'm sure. Copy 2 with Center. Yeah, get over here. 1122, confirm your location. 208, Cinnabar. Direct 1112, can you start that way? Yeah.
Yeah. As the officer approached the second girl to arrest her, she began resisting vigorously. During the arrest, she used abusive language and offensive words, demanding that the officer let her go. Her resistance and verbal outbursts created a challenging situation for the officer.
Brianna, stop. Yeah, stop.
No!
Stop.
Oh, dude, this girl's out of control.
Put your hands behind your back.
No! Let me go!
I need you to go by your car.
Go!
Central log 1, detained. Make sure the cut.
One female to be detained at 10:53.
The officer forcibly arrested the second girl and placed her in the patrol vehicle, deciding to transport both girls to the police station. During this time, the parents were very upset and were screaming.
See? La cagó para la otra girl, because now the other girl's going to jail too. Position 1. Position 1. Okay, there we go.
The officer instructed them to calm down and proceeded to take both girls to the station for further investigation, ensuring that the situation was handled according to protocol and that the necessary procedures were followed.
I will.
Yes.
As far as parents, you guys have that right. I don't know if they'll do the drug test, but you have the right to take them to the hospital and get them checked. That's
well, I'm not going to take them to the hospital. They're going to go check them out. All right. And so, as far as this side, we'll talk to them, and then we'll see if we can find anything else as far as charges go.
At first, the second girl could not be found. However, after extensive discussion and investigation, the officer managed to arrest the first girl. Shortly after, the officer spotted the second girl running away and was able to apprehend her as well.
And in that year, has it been a boyfriend, girlfriend, or just hooking up? Just hooking up? How you doing?
Basically a juvenile formative arrest, But instead of arresting you, taking you to jail, we're going to turn you over to mom and dad, all right? So parents got a call on Monday through Friday, 8 to 5. There's a phone number right here. You'll call that number, let JPO know, hey, my child was cited from Las Cruces Police Department. Here's the case number. And what they'll do is they'll give you information on how to handle this. Yeah, we got one copy for you, and this is going to be our copy since we're going to get both of your signatures, all right? Can I go in? Right here. I'm sure.
Copy 2 with Center.
Yeah, get over here.
1122, confirm your location.
208. All right, I'm back. Sorry.
Direct 1112.
Estaba un gato allá outside saying something, so I had to go out and check.
Yeah.
As the officer approached the second girl to arrest her, she began resisting vigorously. During the arrest, she used abusive language and offensive words, demanding that the officer let her go. Her resistance and verbal outbursts.
Yeah, esta es la sonsacadora right here. This is the one that que sonsaca la otra. You can tell, right? Like, this is the one that like, vale verga.
Created a challenging situation for the officer.
Stop. Yeah, stop.
No!
Stop. Put your hands behind your back.
No! Let me go!
I need you to go by your car.
Go!
You sent your log warning of detention. Yeah, make sure the cups.
Okay, one female to be detained at 10:53.
The officer forcibly arrested the second girl and placed her in the patrol vehicle,
Yeah, she
deciding
fucked it
to
up for both of
transport
them.
both girls to the police station.
Yeah.
During this time, the parents were very upset and were screaming.
Oh yeah, because the other daughter was gonna like be left to go home, you know, like not por la otra sonsacadora.
The officer instructed them to calm down and proceeded to take both girls to the station for further investigation, ensuring that the situation was handled according to protocol and that the necessary procedures were followed.
I will.
Oh, son like little trailers, huh?
Jasmine, stop.
That's
I
how
seen
they're
adjust your
doing.
cuffs, alright? So you're comfortable enough, alright? Hang on. Stop seeing that for me. Alright, Brandon. What's your name? First name, Brianna? What's your first name?
Tommy Spider.
I need you to cooperate with me just so I can cooperate with you so we can get all this figured out, okay? I'm just trying to make it easy for you, but you need to make it easy for me.
The new folding revolver by Standard
Sad. That's not our kids themselves, but that's a raza though, man. That's why this case caught my attention, because I'm like, you gotta bring awareness to this type of stuff. This is not cool, man. You know what I mean? Like, because I've been thinking like, okay, cool, like, you know, whatever, you join a gang, you do whatever the fuck, but
Follow us
I mean,
on Instagram
you
at
join a
State
gang and these gangs just rob, just steal. Like they don't have like a plan. You know what I mean? Like kind of like, hey, man, you got like 50 gang members and stuff. Like, hey, why don't we get our money together and invest on this, and then we can still rob whatever. It's all rob, steal, smoke, chill, get fuck. Sorry to be vulgar, but is it like, do they have a plan? These kids, but I'm proud of the parents, man. I'm super proud of the parents. Maybe it's like kind of tarde, like kind of late for them to be doing this. I don't think it's late, because eventually these kids are gonna wake up one day, be sleeping in some of their homies' couch. And the homie's gonna be like, "Hey man, my mom told me like you gotta get the fuck out. You can't be here." And they're gonna realize like, "Hey, like they don't."
Green smiling face, purple crying face.
My parents weren't there all that all bad, you know. But esa es la sonsacadora right here.
I need you to cooperate with me just so I can cooperate.
Con cara
so
de
you're
fuchi.
comfortable enough, alright? Hang on. Stop seeing that for me.
Hey, siempre es el pinche perrito más chiquito ahí haciéndola de pedo, güey. Cálmate, pinche Firulais.
What's your name? First name, Brianna? What's your first name? I need you to cooperate with me just so I can cooperate with you so we can get all this figured out, okay? I'm just trying to make it easy for you, but you need to make it easy for me too. I'm just trying to get some information. I just need to know who you are.
Like she's a badass. Like, no voy a decir ni vergas. Así para que la placa y la raza y la banda me respalda. Like, you know what I mean? Like, she did her gafas backwards and stuff.
What's your name? Did they say your name is Brianna?
Yes.
Brianna, what's your name? What's your last name?
Brianna, do you mind speaking to us? We just trying to make sure you're okay. We just want to know
I'm fine.
We just know what's fine. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah. Cuts on your leg. It's just kind of. Alright, Brenda, you step out.
Bro, ain't no way my kid's 14 years old and she's doing this shit. Ain't no way, bro. Like, dude, I'm gonna be on my kid's ass. In general, kids' ass, 24/7, man. They're taking some boxing classes, man. Fuck that. They want to be tough. They want to get some shit popping.
Bad influence, basically.
Put your kids on boxing, like some Mexican style fucking type of boxing, fucking school rings, whatever. Fuck, you know what I mean? Let them be badass right there. Let them get their energy out right there. You know what I mean? Like, not on this bullshit. It's time, man. It's time. We're gonna make a change. It's time. We're gonna start talking about this bullshit, man. The kids doing this type of bullshit. Nah, man. We're gonna bring awareness to this. If we don't do that, somebody else is gonna teach our kids.
Turn face the vehicle.
Triste, man. Your kids seeing your kids go through this. Where did they go wrong?
And you sign the paperwork and everything that I need you to do, you're gonna go inside with your parents. You understand?
Okay, so they go.
Here's what their stepmother told the police.
So you want a restraining order on
that little boy not
their stepmother
to come to my house because he's been at my house before where they have sneaked up before with him, and then I found text messages where that little boy was giving them drugs actually.
Okay.
Yeah, we need to bring some awareness to hit up these YouTubers that bust predators, right? And let the raza know, like, yo, you got some older, dudes or males, females contacting your kids. Don't trip. Contact these YouTubers that bust predators, and let them. You know what I mean? Like, bust them like live and direct. Because there's footage, evidence, videos or texts, and obviously, I don't know, the cops are not taking these parents serious. They don't have the means or the information to.
Something going on, and
he's not.
It sounds like it, right? I mean, it sounds like. Why is this going on? There's text messages. There's evidence. There is something going on. Leo Ciclona. Se mira como media chola, esta vieja. Se mira como que va al Santa Fe Spring Swap Meet. Aquí como que se pone aquí con. Do you wanna feel my love? Do you wanna feel my love? Yo, is the Santa Fe Spring Swap Meet the cosplay for cholo or being a chola, like, you know what I mean, like going viral? Nothing hating, man, because I seen this young girl dancing with Sasha, grooving with Sasha. Shout out to her. And she's a young girl. She's not a little girl, but she's a young girl. She's like does the dancing, and she's getting down. And what's sad is that you see a lot of older females and dudes hating on her. You know what I mean? But anyway, shout out to the Santa Fe Spring Swap Meet. But yeah, this lady looks like she goes get her fix on over there.
Hey, just trying to. Alright, Brenda, you step out. Turn face the vehicle. Brianna, once I release you from cuffs and you sign the paperwork and everything that I need you to do, you're gonna go inside with your parents. You understand?
Here's what their stepmother told the police.
So you want a restraining order on?
That little boy not to come to my house because he's been at my house before where they have sneaked out before with him, and then I found text messages where that little boy was giving them drugs actually.
Okay. My video is gonna start with I'm sorry that you feel offended.
He's known to be here in Cruces to sell those discos and mushrooms and shrooms and all that crap.
Okay.
Even though it's legal, but still, you don't give that crap to a minor. I'm trying to help out Yanira because Yanira lives with us, and I've had problems with Yanira and Aaliyah with that little boy, with my daughter.
Okay.
That little boy, how old is that little boy?
So I don't want him to...
Santa Fe Springs Swap Meet is out family outing for the past 30 years.
Is that Santa Fe Springs Swap is out family? Yeah, that's Santa Fe Springs Swap Meet. I escape myself every now and then to get a beer over there, on a Fridays, and it's been a while. But it seems like from the videos, like everybody gets more cholo. The more.
Okay. But he hasn't caused any problems like severe problems like life-threatening problems or anything of that nature as he tried to hit you or anything like of that sort of nature.
I called him one day and he said he was 16.
She said, I called him. Why do you have his number? If he sells the fixes.
Problems like severe problems like life-threatening problems or anything of that nature as he tried to hit you or anything like of that sort of nature.
I called him one day and he said he was 16. I tried calling him.
That's crazy. You catch that? The stepmom's calling the drug dealer? Ok, so este güey se anda culeando a la stepmom que estaba aquí y es... So, he's a new parent. This guy's a new parent, so that's why... Oh... Okay, so I'm not going to say he's not on the little girl's life, but he's halftime. He's not all the way. Carnal, ponte las pilas, bro.
Hey, ma'am, it's not worth it. He's a little boy.
He's a little boy. How old is this little boy? 16? But it's like, he gets the...
I think I can fight better with her. I'll beat your I will, not him. I will. I don't need no backup.
Ma'am.
Well, you know what? That girl that was here, she didn't say shit.
Follow us on Instagram and stay connected at Activate Teleradio.
Well, you're gonna pull out your gun?
Hey kid, the boy is 16.
I got my hands.
Hey, if you guys want to, especially...
I don't know who this girl right here on the right is that was here on camera, but she's like the MVP of the whole situation. She's been quiet, you know what I mean? She hasn't been... She knows what's up. That's the way you handle things.
Especially the baby, if you want to get the baby inside.
Later, both girls were presented in court. One faced charges for running away, while the second girl faced additional charges for resisting arrest. The court proceedings addressed both the initial incident and the subsequent behavior during the arrest. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to hit the like button, share your thoughts in the comments section.
Shout out to Cops and Criminals TV, man. Subscribe to them right here. Está cabrón. Yeah, parents, be careful out there with your kids. That's difícil too, It's not just... It's easy for me to just stand right here, be like, you're not there.
Le encanta el
the parents not there. What was that? Le encanta el desmadre. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if this is my thoughts, not real, alleged. The parents are there visiting the little boy, buying some products.
The amateur too.
This madre, yeah. So Oh man, let me know what you guys think, man. We need to be more involved with our parents, family, kids, and everybody, brothers. Not only kids, man. Not only our kids, but also too, since it's la familia, our brothers need the attention. You know, pa qué, you know, this and that. But I know, but sometimes, you know, people feel lonely, you know. But I'm gonna catch you guys on the next one. I hope you guys enjoyed the show. Chavos Desmadre. This episode stream was just on deck. Let me know what you guys think about it. If you've been following the stream, well, let me know what you think about Esther. Do you think her apology was right? Do you think it was not real? Let me know. I'm gonna catch you guys on the next one. I am back, and I can't wait to upload the footage. I am selling, well, not me, but there is merch going up for sale. I know it's got the old school logo. If you guys wanna,
oh my gosh,
catch get the merchandise with the old logo, you guys can still get it. But in maybe a week, we're gonna take down that merchandise and upload new merchandise with the new logo. Let me show you guys over here what I'm talking about. Okay, get the merchandise with the old logo. Let me see, where's the merchandise? ¿Dónde está la mercancía? La mercancía. The link's not here. All right, I'm gonna catch you guys in the next one. Much love and respect. Catch you guys next Friday. I'm gonna try to upload some footage. RM420. Thank you so much for the support. Thunder Loco, Beanie, Lupe. Who else? Thank you guys so much, man. I appreciate your support. I see your support. Your support. All right. Peace.
Victory hand, victory hand.